All right, hold on. One moment. I just need to do something real quick, and I'll be with you guys. Okay, just one moment. Hold on. Just hold on a minute or two. Although I'm still here, don't worry. But what am I doing in my life? It's alright. Oh goodness me. I'm a little bit late, my bad. Well, I mean technically the stream starts at 12, so technically I'm not late because I'm quite, I would say I'm here on time. Look, the 5 minutes early is just being 5 minutes early, okay? It doesn't mean that is the actual streaming time. I'm just typing something done. I'll be with you guys for a bit. We will start after whatever I'm trying to do here. Don't worry, it won't take long. Okay, I'm good now. Sorry about that. I was a bit busy with something, and I got disconnected from chat on Twitch. Oh my god. Let me just do something. I wasn't prepared. I'm a little bit late. My bad. I'm really sorry though. I mean, I'm not abysmal late though, so I'm fine. My name is Katie. My name is Keith, and I'm fine. Keith Justice at your service. Okay. Let me just... Why am I wearing my drawing gloves? I shouldn't be wearing my drawing gloves. I don't wear my drawing gloves unless I actually have to draw, okay? You know... Why I get everything up though? I mean, everything is up, but I just need to do something on my computer for a bit, but... But next Tuesday, right? Of course, it has to be like a week before my uni actually opens. On Tuesday, the Black Forest season 2 is coming out on on UK Netflix, and I'm very happy. And I see that someone's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel today. Oh, speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! Though, yesterday I was just scrolling through Twitter as usual, right? And then some guy was like, "Oh, girls can't like Yu-Gi-Oh! Can't be good or likes Yu-Gi-Oh!" And then Twitter just let's say that he didn't get the best treatment. I was like, what do you mean? There's like a lot of girls who actually like Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I'm gonna start now. Although, let me just check something really quick. Sorry, I have a lot of shit to check. I'm so sorry. What did she send to me? What is this? What is this? What? Hold on, Melly sent me something, but I'm not sure what it is. All right. I think it's about time we get on with it though. Okay. Where were we? Oh. I'm just curious. Hold on. I'm just curious. Oh no, that's not the photo albums. Oh, confrontation. Oh. Whoa, he's walking. I don't know why, but that actually caught me off guard. That. What's documentation? Oh, that's just. Oh. No, it's not spoiler. It doesn't count. I just got curious. Okay. We're in the middle. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. I have like a really vague memory of this case though, especially like the middle part, right? I played like the original DS, but like I remember I was stuck. I remember that I was stuck in this case, so I never really get to it. And then I saw Jello Apocalypse play a little bit of it, but I don't. But overall, I have like a very vague memory of this case. So, but I'll do my best. I remember I failed. Actually, I remember I failed this case, and I just never touched the game again. March 13, 1:22 p.m. Game over the land. Did I unmute myself? I did unmute myself. I got a bit scared there. Look. It won't be the first time that I forgot to unmute myself. Chased out like a pair of peasants. Hey, Mr. Redworth, it's not bad being a peasant, you know. Yes, Kay. There's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a thief. Why are you asking me? You really shouldn't steal anything, however. I'll buy it. What shouldn't a thief steal? You know what? Out of curiosity, why the fuck not? A life. It's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with ever. She said. I mean, she ain't wrong. What? Like, Mr. Redford, why do you think doctor is quite a risky job? That's something we can agree on. Well said, kid. No matter what we may try, murder is one crime that can never truly be hidden. Listen. Like, I'm side-eyeing someone. Like, I'm just ow! Like, me side-eyeing everyone in the Black Forceps character roster. And I intend to prove that my own hands when I apprehend the murderer myself. Alright, and I'm going to work extra hard to be good assistant. Let's go! You know what? I appreciate that she genuinely want to help. I still never said she could be my assistant. I'm just going to drop the issue. What are we gonna do now though? Like, we can't do much. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder. Mr. Redworth! Oh, you're back? I thought you're not meant to be with me. Detective Gumshoe! Mr. Redworth, the stadium! Hurry, sir! I don't think I'm allowed to be inside, but okay. This is supposed to be a hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium. A witness? You! What did you tell you about leaving your assigned post? Oh. The chick is up! I won't lie though, the two detectives are kinda hot and handsome. The one with the brown coat looks like a dove. Mr. Redford, remember that I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir! God, I'm so glad you're loyal to me, Gumshoe. You're so precious. I just like, maybe I just really like bright character, just like warm, naive, loyal character. It's just like, it's really heartwarming, you know. Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves. It's not all fun and games, okay? Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness. Investigation isn't as easy as you think it is, okay? And now even though oh god. I just know. Oh, I remember this part. March 13, 1:42 p.m. Stadium, March 13. Isn't that a character from Honkai Star Rail? Mr. Redworth, do you play gacha game? No, I don't. I thought there was a witness here. It's quite empty, okay? Yeah, I don't see anyone. Mr. Redworth! Emma! Oh, it's so long since I've seen you, Emma! Long time no see. You are Miss Emma Sky, correct? Emma! Oh, I miss you, girl, Emma. Oh, it's so good to see her. I got really excited. Emma. This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Sky. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. But I thought she had gone to Europe to study forensics. Oh, you never know. Like, oh, you never know, you know, like Francisca, one time she would be in Germany, one time she would be in Japonica. I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Oh, they're like good friends. Like, oh, they look cute, good, like good friends, you know. Are you still studying abroad? You bet more than anything. I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. I've been studying non-stop every day to become not top-notch forensic scientist. God, she's so cute. She's so cute. I just love her. She makes me feel happy. I swear though, in the spirit of justice, she got hotter. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit. I see. Emma, I miss you. I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown these past few years. Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go, but I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday. You'll see. You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Sky. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist. How about you? Wow, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday. Yeah. You know those two people you see, they're like, yeah, they will get along. That's Kay and Emma right now. They're so adorable together. Wait, how old is Emma now, though? 18. Oh! Wow, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday. I almost said far away thanks to that one person. And I'm training to become an unstoppable great thief. A great thief? Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have much to catch up on. You bet we do. Oh, they're friends. It's so nice. Emma, I want to see my prosecutor's badge. This is the symbol of the prosecutor, right? But I don't think I've ever seen you wear it, though. Well, I'm not as enthusiastic about wearing as you are with your pin badges. I know, right? I mean, I really wanted to put even more into it, actually. Oh, hey, I like yours, Kay. Do you have any extras? Sorry, but there's only one of these in the world, and it's proof that I'm a great thief. Oh, she's so cute, Emma. I miss you. I'm so happy to see Emma. Oh my god, when she came, I audibly gasped. I was like, oh, Emma. What's this? I assume this is another Badger mobile. Yeah, but it's a different color than Blue Badger's card. Yeah, I can see there's the thing. Did you hear that? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, it's from it's the Metal from the stage. Hello, Metal. It's been a while. I hope you've been doing well. I'm guessing you've been busy though. I hope you've been doing well though. Hope life is good food and good drink. Yeah, but it's different color than Blue Badger's car. Objection, I'm alive. That's still something, I'm glad. Why is it that I can't see your message? Oh, never mind, I can't see your messages now. That was weird. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, thank you very much. Yeah, I would say I'm doing pretty good. Although just preparing for uni to start again and all, and enjoying our favorite objection game. That's it. That's the new. Well, I feel like I should just call it objection game because that's what everyone would call it by now. Yes. God, I'm so happy to see Emma again though. Emma is the girl, not following me with the other girl. Yes, this is the retina searing pink model. It's not that bad. I like this pink. What's this? What's this? Emma. Hi, Emma. Guilty. Your mom. I'm guilty. I'm guilty for playing this game. So, why are you here, Emma? Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break. And then I heard that you said it's summer break. And then I heard that you'd come back too, so I raced on over here. I had really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I just missed you. And how exactly did you know I was here? Through the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you. Gosh, she's adorable. Okay, I don't know why, but I remember that have a good stream, gonna go gaming as well. Have a good gaming, Metal. I hope you enjoy your game. Thank you for coming to see her a bit though. I hope you continue to have a good day and a good daily life. Yes. For some reason ช่วงเวลาตีหนึ่งจะเป็นช่วงเวลาที่ผมคิดเนื้อเรื่องได้เยอะที่สุดและผมก็อยากนอนมากที่สุดจริงๆนะแล้วก็เป็นอย่างนั้นเหมือนกันนะเพราะว่าบางทีอ่ะคือแบบเพราะว่าโดยเฉพาะเราเป็น night owl ใช่ไหมคือแบบเราชอบแล้วคือแบบเพราะอะไรสักอย่างตอนเช้าอ่ะไม่ คือแบบตอนเช้าตอนบ่ายตอนเที่ยงนี่คือแบบขี้เกียจวาดรูปแต่ว่าพอมันแบบตอนกลางคืนอ่ะอยากก็วาดรูปต่อเฉย I use these to track your footprints and I follow them straight to you. That's called stalking, Emma. This set is the greatest. It's so wonderfully scientific. I love science. Fuck. You spray this chemical on the ground and then you shine a special light on it. Zing! The footprints light will like electrify noble gas in a glass tube. How do you know that it's my footprint though? It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking. For forensic science, however, seem more ominous to me at this very moment. Guys, it does sound like stalking, doesn't it? สมองกระตุ้น mode 3 a.m. motivation. We have a lot of 3 a.m. motivation in our case. Emma, I'd like to ask you what you witnessed. Huh? What are you talking about? Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about? Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Redruff needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal, he said. What was that man thinking or other not thinking? So, let me guess, there's been murder, right? Of course, everywhere I go, there's a fucking murder. I'm glad that we're on the same page, Emma. Yes. Unfortunately, there's a sudden glint in her eyes. I like true crimes girl be like, oh my god, a murder! Oh my god. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness now. Where did that person go? What's off in the distance? What do you see, Mr. Redworth? Oh. Oh hey, it's a pink badger! Badger get! Badger. Mushroom. Just what does she see, the silly things? Oh, this one has a handcuff on one of her hands. I think this badger has something to say to you, Mr. Redworth. Are you by any chance the witness I've been searching for? Hi! Sorry, but I don't speak badger dance. Why don't you dance back, Mr. Redworth? I'm scared. Ooh! I can't take me. Oh, it's you, Grandma. I can't take being inside that stuffy head anymore. No, why here, why now? Edgeworth be like, I'm not scared. Like he's yes, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, someone who wouldn't isn't very fazed by a murder scene or a dead body, but old bad, nah. I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. She has since gone out her way to what? To desperately and causing great grief. Edgy poop! Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really, I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dream alive by staying in character, but you couldn't pick up on what I was trying to convey to you. I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm going to be direct. I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day to the realm of waking nightmare. It's really not fun of her. So you're a friend of Mr. Redworth too, Miss Pink Badger? Oh, you could say that, but right now I'm just the Pink Badger, dearie. She may look the part, right? No better than to trust my eyes around this woman. You know, I don't know why, but I do want to, for some reason, I want to work as a mascot. I feel like it would be fun. That's just a me thing though. She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman. My name is Wendy Oldbag, but you can call me Wendy or Granny or whatever suits your fancy. Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kay Faraday. What do you care about? What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you? A whippersnapper? Yeesh, I was just trying to be polite. Weren't you a Ow! I bit my tongue again! Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels the last time we met? Oh, Gatewater Hotel, now we have a Gatewater theme park. What the hell? When เช่นว่าคิงที่ทางวันหนึ่งปีหนึ่งผมนึกได้ว่าเป็นเทวดาคู่ของพระเจ้าที่สมองที่ใช่ 1 a.m. brain activate ค่ะมันก็เป็นบางทีมันก็เป็นอย่างนั้นแหละเพราะว่าเอาจริงนะเวลาเราเขียน biography ของ OC เรามันก็ประมาณดึกๆแล้วแหละ Oh frick! I forgot to show her not my attorney's badge, my prosecutor's badge. I go wherever I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, like the youth of today. Excuse me? Excuse me? I get caught all the time to film with Dan. Enough hands. But enough about me, edgy poo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get a chance to see you again, and here you are talking to two young girls. I mean, one of them is a minor. Like, okay, one, like, Miss Oldback, one of them is a minor, and another one is barely an adult. And I'm like, what, and I'm like in my late 20s, early 30s, I'm not entirely sure. Men are all the same. It doesn't. Oh my god! You notice me. You want to put into a ring, but with the edge, you go. What is this? You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, please, I'm begging you. By all means, do not provoke her any further. Aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness. Honestly, I hope she isn't, but I don't think fate could be so kind today. I really don't want to talk to her. I saw what happened. I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that? So it's true. She is the witness. I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag. That's her name, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder. You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes? Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me. Anything, at this point, anything is helpful, okay? You'd be surprised. I came to this stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you. That's very vague. That's a very vague testimony, I know. Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, I can't afford to ignore what she has to say, unfortunately. What's that? Unfortunately, you tacked on the end of supposed to mean edgy poo. Anyway, let's see what we can find out from this little old lady. Is she old or is she little? Is she an old lady or a little lady? Okay, you gotta choose a struggle. What old back witness? You mean you took a break from being the Pink Badger? You may not think it, but it's hard work keeping kids' dreams alive. You'd be surprised. Kids are very needy. You smell of sweat, your hips throb with pain. You even begin to dream of work. How old is this lady? Oh, she's... her age is 2 question marks. We don't know how old she is. That's just how old she is. She might be immortal. You even began to dream of work. That's the kind of story that would scar a child for life, you know. Well, that's why I chose to become take my break here, whippersnapper. I don't plan on playing the part of a dead badger in front of a bunch of kids. So, what did you see while you were in Pink Badger, were you? Oh, yes, that, well...มันจะเป็นช่วงตอนนี้ที่ผมคิดว่าช่วงเฮฟวี่ไม่บอกแต่เนี่ยแล้วเมื่อ10,000 ปีก่อนผมได้เรฟจากคำทำนายแต่7 ครั้งอ๋อ I see You saw 2 men. Could you describe them to me for me? They look like your average Joes, completely uninteresting and worth not fawning over. I'm telling you, they were so boring that I don't even remember such beyond that. But did they have any special features? Anything you can recall would be very helpful. Oh my, don't tell me you're jealous of those 2 men. Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth. I am not worked up over anymore. I'm not jealous. It's alright, Edgy Poo. Those 2 were just foals compared to Stallion like you. I thought so little of them that I lost interest the instant I laid eyes on them. God damn it. Oh, wait. Pending autopsy, permanently finding indicate lost blooding resulting from gunshot wound. Why not or the lack of blood around the body is just the victim was killed as well as moved, which implies there should be a blood at the real murder site. You claim to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place. Absolutely, that could have made a terrible racket when he was fired. You didn't try to go help the person that got shot. I'm only one person, you smart and lucky brat. What could I have done? Good question. I mean then again, honestly, I would, look, as much as I want to help you, I am scared of a fucking gun. But I took off as soon as I could find someone who could help. 2 men, 1 bullet. It's all consistent with what we found around the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on in your testimony. Oh, I just realized that some testimony you don't need to actually do something, you just have to press. Well, I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for myself. I mean, how do you expect to remember anything without anything to jog my memory? Self-centered, aren't we? No, she's just old, okay. While it was somewhat useful, her testimony also presented a new problem. Mr. Redworth! Yes? So, about this new problem, what is this giant grin on your face for? Do you want me to show you something really nice? I got this really cool thing, right? No, thank you, I really don't trust you. Don't be so mean. I swear it's something you're going to like. Come on. This is my little mini gadget thing. God damn it. Unlike you, Mr. Redworth, I have to use a gadget. And I can't use the gadget while you use your brain. Speaking of, though, I remember that I was listening to like I wouldn't call it superpower, but you know, like abilities, like the abilities in the Ace Attorney, and like other attorneys have to have like, I don't know, like an all-seeing bracelet and like an AI necklace assistant and like a lie-seeing Magatama, and then people in the comment was like, Edward will be like, well, I'm just like, well, I just think really well. But to be honest, though, that just means how. But to be fair, though, it just shows that how he's really good at what he's doing. Like, he doesn't need any like magic power or like gadget to use to solve crimes. Like he have solved crime without like, let's say, shit before. So, what is that gadget you're holding? I want you to see for you. It's a secret weapon of a great thief. I should know it would be worthless. It's not a toy phone! Like, Mr. Ashworth, it's not a toy phone! Oh, don't be like that. What do you think now? What is it doing? It's projecting something to the air. What is this? What year are we in? I'm gonna input the necessary information towards the simulation now. Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Dark skies of evening when no other bird dares take wings. One alone remains all-seeing. Now, witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. God, I love her. She makes me feel like a Chunibyo. Oh, what the fuck is this? What is this? This is a recreation of the murder based on the info I input to the Little Thief. Oh, you call it a Little Thief? That's cute. A Little Thief, I dare say. I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far. Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulation for me to plan my theft. But I suppose that if I use it like this, I never actually used it to steal anything though. Let's see. Oh, Miss Oba said the two men were facing each other, and then a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground. Ah, so with this, we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past. See? See? So, what do you think? You like it? It's cool, right? Huh? I have to say, I'm impressed by the technology thieves access these days. Why can't we have this in the forensic? Well, it is a super secret weapon of the mighty Takarasu. Indeed. Oh, but if there isn't enough information or if something's out of place, the recreation would come out a little strange. In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness testimony. You got it. You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth. Right now, the simulation is a recreation of what witness testimonies. So for now, I should re-examine everything, and if I find anything illogical or strange, I can ask for clarification. Feel free to take time in anything the simulation the way you always do. You cannot even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I've got Little Thief with me, so just let me know, okay? Thank you, Kay. What do you think, Emma? Do you like this? No? Yeah? So you believe that this gadget provides a proven need? Yeah, of course, pretty neat, huh? By inputting info like this, you can recreate the crime scene exactly as it was. Although Little Thief was originally intended to be a training sim for heist. A training sim for thievery. I don't believe you can train a deaf ear, okay? Okay, I'm a prosecutor, I hope you understand. But it's for practice. Practice! It's not like I've actually stolen anything yet. I'm not planning to anytime soon, frankly. Besides, we're in the middle of an investigation, so stop nitpicking. Even if it's just practice, I can't exactly endorse the act of stealing. Although, admittedly, this device is rather useful in an investigation.
Nice car.
Hello, Destroyer. Oopsie. Wait. According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here. That's right, but if that's the case, then we already found our first contradiction. What? Where? If this is the first real crime... If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here. Which piece of evidence showed the missing item? This is the contradiction! Eh? Is something wrong with my recreation? If this is the real crime scene, then something specific should be here. If you think back, how did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one? Ah, I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right? Right. The fact that there is no blood here casts doubt on the witness testimony. Echipu, how can you doubt me like that? Are you calling me a liar? I know what I saw. I saw the victim got shot down. I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think she have any. I don't think she have any reason to lie. To be honest, I can't think of a reason why she would lie to me. Exactly. In that case, maybe there's another explanation to distinct lack of blood. Interesting. It's the silhouette of the killer if it's gone already. Hey, is it not possible to recreate the face of the killer? Well, I can't exactly input what we don't know into a little thief. She has a point. It looks like they broke the stage down. I wonder why. I guess they're done for today. Or maybe it's because different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow. Anything else though? Maybe this? No? Okay, let's see what we have in the thing though. Well, maybe is it because maybe it was blood, but there's like the stage. Maybe there would be some blood on the stage, but it's packed. No? Wait, maybe it is. What? Wait, maybe the blood is in the costume. Maybe that's why. Is it not possible that the victim was wearing a costume? So you really think that Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers? I think we can reasonably assume there's a very good chance that he is, and that if he was shot while he was inside one of those stolen costumes, then Mr. Deacon would be inside the costume instead on the ground. Precisely. Now, if only we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume, you'd think it'd be pretty easy if we could find some footprints. But the problem is finding them, since there doesn't seem to be any around. Footprints, I wonder how we can go about finding some of those. Good question. Emma! This is amazing! Just feel the power of science! I don't see the science. Emma, about that method you were talking about finding footprints. Wait, do I have to blow on the DS screen? Ah, finally my expert knowledge in forensics is needed! Yes, well, can you detect and trace even partial footprints? Leave it to me! Anything cutting edge? Like my cutting edge detection kit can find anything. Very well. Please blow on the DS screen, even though it's our DS screen. Do I have to blow into the mic? What? Very well. If you could please analyze the footprints in this area. Okay, stand back now and witness the power of science at work. Blow the DS screen. All right, do your thing, Emma. I believe in you. Hey, I found something. Look right here. I don't see anything. Yeah, put these special glasses on. You would look so hip and cool. You would look hip and cool with my pink glasses. Oh, that's right. Here, put these special glasses on, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, that is a lot of footprints. This footprint were here definitely left of the badger costume. Judging by the way the prints are laid out, those seem to be the newest. Then we can deduce the victim was definitely wearing a costume at the time. Okay, in that case, I'll update little thieves simulation parameters. I can't wait to see what we find from this new info. No, the poor badger! Wait, that's it? That's investigation? So the victim was wearing a costume when he died. And with that, we should be one step closer to the truth, right? I see the recreation has changed in accordance with the new information. We may be closer, but now something else has caught my attention. What is it? What is it? I actually don't know. I genuinely don't know. What is he thinking? What do you want? What do you want? Your testimony naturally. I'd like to hear it one more time, if you please. Oh god, I had to talk to her more? I came to this stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. So there was a loud gunshot and the person was shot to the ground. It was very let me tell you. So, does this mean that Miss Obach's testimony has contradiction in it? Yes, and I believe our best course of action is to compare with our recreation. See, I just knew a little thief would be of help. Now, let's see if we can pull more info from Miss Obach into recreation. For that, we must find the contradiction in her testimony. I'm just gonna press her second and third again. I mean, it has to be the third statement, right? Oh. Well, don't you have anything else to say to me? No, not especially. You're so cold at you, but that is exactly why I like you. You sure are one tough cookie, one part unshakable and one part scary. What's this smart mouth of yours, Missy? What do you know about my fragile heart? Knowing what we know now thanks to your recreation, the contradictions sound like a giant sore thumb. Precisely, it's all becoming clear to me. Let's get off this issue of some well. Get this over with. I actually don't know. Wait, how would you know it's two men, though? If one is wearing the costume. Two men. How did you know the gender of the two people involved? Seeing as how the victim was wearing a costume at the time. Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about. As much as I don't want to talk to you anymore, I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony. I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all. But I'm telling you, I really did see it. I saw it with my own two eyes. From a scene in the second tier. The second tier? Hey, didn't you say you saw it right in front of you earlier? That was, I was using the phrase in metaphorical sense. I see your witness still has a screw loose in the metaphorical sense. Because she sees the second tier is reserved for hotshot VIPs, which is exactly why I go there now and again to take a nap. I can't see how you could have gotten a good look from there. It's so high up. Were you able to see even the victim's costume way up there? Well, I know I saw two people, but I couldn't really see what they looked like because they were in the stage shadow. Stage shadow? My eyes isn't what it used to be, Not like when I was young and oh my god. Of course, I want to see them touch me, but I'm not as easy with judgmental eye, whatever. Yes, I do read quite a lot. I can read part of it fast. Let's resume our investigation, shall we, Kay? You got it. Yay! God, Little Thief's doing a lot of work today. That poor badger. That poor badger. Hey Emma, how you doing? Thanks to you, I'm able to proceed with my investigation once again. Thank you. It was nothing. I'm just glad that science and I could be of service. Pretty amazing how we can just see the footprints. So what's the secret behind that thing? Oh, you wanna know? Here, you can read the manual. Very interesting. So if I do this, I can avoid leaving prints. She can't seriously be trying to use information to her advantage as thief. Wait, that just means she's just being a clever girl, These footprints. This new silhouette of the victim is in a costume. The silhouette can change depending on the information I input, but Little Thief can recreate more than just people. So investigate away. We may even find more information which is make it more accurate to sim. Alright, sound like a plan. I'm just gonna step over this shit. I can't see anything else. Well, it's the only thing I can think of at the moment. If that woman's testimony is to be believed, the murder occurred before the stage was broken down. You want me to input that bit of info into Little Thief? Yes, if you please. That would be very helpful. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? K, why is the man in... Why is he submerged in the stage? K, I feel like you should fix that. There is clearly a contradiction here. Please stop stealing my lines. Oh, come on. It wasn't that hard to see it coming, even for a layman like me. I suppose, in any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here that way. Because there was a very real stage set up in this spot at the time. Yeesh, I told you I got it. Do you feel the need to explain everything? Smartass! Yes, well, in any case, we've seen to resolve this unusual situation. Isn't it obvious? The killer was on top of the stage, naturally. Right, Miss Obak? Yes, sir, but now the killer was standing on top of the stage. Oh, you know what the direction, I mean, the direction of the bullet now makes more sense. See, now let me update the little into. Wait, actually, let me double check the bullet route again. Actually, didn't see. Wait, is this from the shoulder down? Yeah, I guess so. That's it. That's the investigation. Yay! Okay, let me just check something. Well. Oh, fucking Christ, it's Lang again. Where's her? Okay, lower. Entry? Yeah, but wait, hold on. That doesn't make sense though. Wait, that doesn't make sense. So the right shoulder is the exit point and the entry point is the lower right abdomen. That doesn't make any sense. Well, what have we here? A bunch of hooligans running amok, I see. Oh, god damn it, why is he here? Of all people! Agent Lang, how nice of you to join us. Well, I can't have you going around messing with my crime scenes. Your crime scenes. Agent Lang, we discovered the real crime scene of the murders here at the stadium. I see, thanks. For what? I'm just trying to show you my appreciation for all the time you saved me. Of course, because I have to conveniently not investigate here myself, so I could give the player some time to actually do something, you know. Who knew that such a strange toy could recreate a crime scene like that? Oh, you've been watching. Little Thief is not a toy. You too, sir. What are they gonna do? What? Oh, they're. Wait, is it the Wait, that sign. Isn't it the Gavin? The Gaviners? Oh my god, Clavier Gavin. Like Clavier Gavin, not mentioned, but his symbol is mentioned. And there you have it, you see. Big boys like me don't need silly toys, little girls. Now, this is a recreation. So what? Do you still intend to assert that Officer Meekins is the killer? Of course. Even knowing that the crime took place here doesn't let him off the hook. Oh god! This is a real crime scene. Yeah, no shit. Officer Meekins laid the weight of the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from the horn high. That's a trivial little recreation show. There's a contradiction. I can see that. How far you go? Oh my god, the fucking... God, they really had... God, the art is really hard to draw and render the fucking stage recreation, don't they? God, Ace Attorney artists are doing so well. Oh my god, imagine like Ace Attorney investigation, but it's 3D. But it's 3D like the earlier games. That would be cool. How far you go to accuse Officer Meekins of the crime? He is most likely suspect with God, especially given the situation with his gun. Well, even if he is the killer, at least my recreation was on the mark. You see, thank you for understanding, my little crow girl. I'm not some common crow. I'm the Yatagarasu, the Raven of Legend. Unfortunately, your conclusion is to be tested, so let's see how well it holds up. God, this man never knows when to give up. Looks like we found the real crime scene first. Ha! Bravo, you one, we don't have all that free time like the two of you. You know what you remind me of? A dog licking his wounds as it whimpers home. Well, I guess I should be thankful for the time you saved me. Cheers, yeah. Oh god. I don't know if I don't know. I was caught off guard by the Chinese thank you. By the Mandarin thank you. I wasn't sure. Like I didn't know how to say that in this voice. It might sounded weird, I'm sorry. That's how we say thanks in my country. You're welcome. I hope you realize you didn't do this for him. But I'm here now. I'll be taking over. As I was saying, this is where the crime took place. Where's the Shengfa speak Chinese? So Shengfa, I'm guessing Shengfa speaks Mandarin, huh? What's up? Lying in wait? How did Officer Meekins even know the victim was going to come here? Simple. He was investigating the kidnappers, right? And while he was doing so, he came to understand the victim, Mr. Deacon's movements. Huh? And why would the good officer want to ambush and kill a kidnapper? You mean his motive? Who knows and who cares? Mr. Agent Lang, that's the important part about a criminal, like a crime. You need to have a motive. You have to have a mens rea. Like there must be a mens rea person for a person to be actually be arrested for murder, or else, well, if the mens rea is like unintentional, then it's manslaughter, sir. You can find out about yourself when you talk to him in jail. You have no respectful order of law. Don't get me wrong, but I need more than there's no motive to convince me otherwise. He's right, the lack of a motive is rather weak argument by itself. So the officer lay in wait on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot in front of the I don't think that's right. Loser. I love his expression. I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lang, for your lack of smartness. I should have warned you that our recreation is incomplete. You couldn't quite unexpectedly after all. What's that supposed to mean? You said that the victim was shot by the killer from up above, correct? I hate to break it to you, but that's not possible. Huh? Why not? Recall Mr. Deacon's body, specifically where the gunshot wounds were located. Actually, I didn't get that good of a look. Oh, well then. Let me revise you! The bullet entered Mr. Deacon in his abdominal region, exited his right shoulder. This is more consistent with an angle shot from beneath the victim. Then, yes, our recreation had the victim being shot at an angle from above. A clear contradiction! You're discounting your own conclusions? No, this one point is only flaw. There was the mistaken parameter in our recreation, the witness location. Yes, the location of the killer and the victim were wrong. Ah, I get it. I see what you're trying to say. I believe the killer and the victim were standing opposite to what we initially thought. It was the victim who was on top of the stage as he was being shot by the killer. Okay, do your thing with your little thief thing. Ah, that makes more sense. I am your father! If this is what happened, I also explained the position of the gunshot wound. But then what about the footprints? Since footprints don't lie. Oh yes, Kay, you'd be surprised. Not only hips don't lie, like my hips do not lie, and nor those footprints don't lie. We can assume then that the killer was wore a costume. Okay, I'll try using the data instead. God, Lang just watching this like this is like what? No, not two badgers! No! Judging by the fact that both killer and the victim were wearing costume, I say it was a killing between two kidnappers. That would be the most natural conclusion. No! Those poor badgers! Wouldn't you agree, Agent Lang? Unless you want to argue with me some more, then again, this is an Ace Attorney game. We have to argue with each other some more. Well done, Mr. Prosecutor. But that alone doesn't clear Officer Meekins of crime. Oh, for fuck's fucking Christ! I asked you to take a good look at the entire master there. The three marks that indicated the blue badger mobile. That story Officer Meekins told about the shop on the wheels getting stolen, which is a lie. He drove the blue badger mobile here and committed the murder. Then he used the car to move around the body of the garage in the YY West area. Oh god. You believe it hasn't been an hour and I'm having a headache because of Agent Lang. You believe he moved the body with the car? That's right, it was Officer Meekins himself who pointed out the way he did it. The three-tire tread marks are very telling, however. Is the blue badger mobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern? Good question. I asked you to take another good look at the tire marks over there. Which tire marks? The tire marks? Yes, the tire marks, the ones behind the stage. There was one behind the stage? Oh. They were hidden on Matuna by various pieces of stage equipment. As for when they were made, they must have been made after the rain had begun to fall, correct? Yes, and probably around the same time as when the killer's footprints were made. The tires of the blue badger mobile probably got pretty muddy because of that. And remember guys, muddy is in the muddy is in orange. That means we have to remember that the muddy was orange. I say it's the blue badger mobile because, well, that's pretty obvious too. I'm sorry to say this to you, Agent Lang, but there is no mud on the wheels. I hope you understand that. I think you should be like Agent Lang. I think you should. I think you should wear some glasses, Agent Lang. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying it in the nicest way possible. Sorry, Agent Lang, but that's impossible to do. And why is that? Because you should have a look at yourself. Oh my God! Not like oh God, the pursuit. Those tire marks should have been led by Officer Meekins' Blue Badger mobile. One look at the car would have told you so. What proved that the Blue Badger, the tire? Take a look at the tires. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found on it. If the scars from the backstage area left those tire tracks, then the lack of mud on these tires stand out as very peculiar indeed. Then how do you explain tire tracks, genius? Hey, I've got it. What about the Miss Allback's pink battery mobile? Don't be ridiculous. I was sleeping the entire time in the second tier seat. Indeed, I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. However, there is yet one more roving store as I recall. What is that roving store? Oh, you mean that proto badger? What about it? Oh, that's true. That's right. There was one more parking space inside the garage, and it proves the existence of a proto badger model. Agent Lang, I suggest you find this proto badger model proposed case. There must still be some sort of incriminating evidence in it. Fine. Hey, you hear something? Help! Oh, is that? Is that? Oh, him? Help me! No, he died! Are you alright? Well, this is something. Looks like we found our kidnapping victim. Where were you all this time? While was with kidnappers? He was in the room next to the one I was held in. Ran away using underground and got lost. The kidnappers. What is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say. I feel like we should get him to somewhere more safe and, hydrate him more. The kidnappers escaped wearing costumes. Do you see the faces of our kidnappers? No, I didn't see their faces, but two. One was a woman. A woman? Quite an important piece of testimony. Hey, what are you guys doing? Stop standing there and get your calls on this ready. I'll even let you guys have the kid said just now. Consider it a gift. What the fuck? Now are you going to get out of my crime scene or I'm gonna have to get rough? Please don't. Please don't be no Agent Lang. I don't want you to be an alpha male in my crime scene. Again. I'm fucking tired of him. You're nothing but a big bully. Come on, Mr. Rachel, let's go. Oh, no, not you. You're a very important witness for my case. I'm not about to let you get away that easily. Don't come in to testify because I won't. Not for you. That's right, I won't either. You hear me, you young whippersnapper? Hey, calm down. There's no need for all hostility. I just want to make a statement from each of you. I'm not going to rough either of you up. I'll give you my word. Come on, fair maidens. What do you say? Will you cooperate? Fair maidens? Why? You little rascal. You should know how to win to a woman's heart. Last she says, the passage of time with a fleeting moment, and a lady is young forever. Try to outdo my edgy poo with your fancy schmancy sayings. Let's get this over with so we're clear. I'm more interested in giving you my state. Sure, just to Mr. Prosecutor legal speed. Mr. Redford, I don't want to be here. No, take me with you. Fucking Christ. To be continued. Oh, God. Middle. We're still in the middle. We're still in the middle. Oh, we are back at the YY West. Looks like we got booed again. I you should have expected that with Agent Lang, with Agent Lang walking around the theme park. Okay. Pardon me. With Lan said, the focus of investigation will shift solely into the murder. You mean in the fighting between the kidnappers? Yes, and also the identity of the remaining kidnapper. Miles, my boy. Oh, hi guys. And she's still crying. Tell me it's true. Tell me when you really found my boy. Yes, Mr. Amano, we found him early in the stadium. I don't know where he is though. I think Agent Lang just kind of took him. Then my little Lance is unhurt. He's not exactly the picture of perfect health, but his life is not in danger. He's being questioned right now by Agent Lang. I feel like they should give him a rest before they actually question him. He just came back from being kidnapped. Poor Lance, it must have been so horrible for him. Look to be like a what? Miles, my boy, I can't thank you enough. It was nothing. I'm still in shock over what happened to Oliver, but I have to say really that Lance is alright. Oh, that's right. I must have forgotten to pass this on to Lance as soon as the police have finished with him. A letter? What? Let me see. Ah, the way Lance is getting chased after by women remind me of someone I know. I almost can't believe he received yet another love letter, I'm doing 12 things at once, actually 5. What are you doing right now? I feel like you should concentrate on one thing at a time, Shiki. I almost call you Miles Edgeworth, fuck. I'm sorry everyone who came into my stream is gonna be called Miles Edgeworth at this point. Watching your stream, everyone race, hosting a podcast and eating dinner. That's 4 things for. That is 4 things for. Wait, actually you're typing in my chat as well. That does make 5. Well, like my God, Mr. Shikiyami is a busy man, isn't he, Mr. Edgeworth? I almost can't believe he really received another love letter, you know. I hope you're having a good evening, Toshiki. Here, take a look for yourself. Isn't this a breach of confidentiality? Oh well. My dear lad, may I come see you again, your beloved Viola? It's a very simple love letter. Oh, hey, let me see. That's really weird. It's from a loan company, Tender Lender. Looks more like a collection bill to me. A what? A love letter in a collection bill? That's weird. Hey, what's your name again? I don't think I've gotten your name yet, right? Oh wait, I did get her name. He loves me not, he loves me not. Oh, that's a 12-1. No, you can't give up, Lauren. Just one more try. Excuse me, but I can't help you feel a bit sorry for the flower you've gone through. Those flower is a living thing, you know. I suppose if they were me, then... I believe you said that you are Lance's girlfriend when you first met, correct? Yes, I am, but it's not like we both think of each other as lovers. But he did give me this ring, so I guess we're not just friends either. It's just a ring pop, Miss Lauren Pop. Is that her name? I forgot. Oh, Lauren Pop. Okay. Sensory overload. Yeah, I think you should do one thing at a time more than 5 things at a time. It's not really... I mean, because this is just my ordinary ring. It's a ring pop. It is so sweet when you lick it. It's so wonderful. You mean to tell me that he gave you a lollipop ring? So, which is it? Have you guys not decided if you're going out or is it just one-sided? Decided? Shouldn't the parties involved naturally just know? My father used to work for Mr. Amano, and so Lance and I grew up together. I said it out loud. I don't see how it's anything to be embarrassed about. So your father was an employee of the Amano group. What do you do? I heard his job was to fly around the world on Pegasus. Oh my God, this is this. I feel like the more I read Ace Attorney dialogues, the more high I feel. I think that's just your average Ace Attorney experience, though. Especially when you're saying shit out loud too. Oh, my controller on Pegasus. Pegasus? Oh, Pegasus was the name of the airplane. The airplane belonged to the company. You had me there for a second. I thought you meant like an actual Pegasus, like a horse with wings. But now it's all changed. My father, he's now riding. Now he's in the world of My Little Pony. Friendship is magic. He isn't around anymore. Oh, I see. About 10 years ago, he rode Pegasus off somewhere and never returned. Riding Pegasus to whereabouts unknown sound like the stuff legends are made of. He was slaying some giant snake. It's been so long I've seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. I'm sorry. It's been so long. I don't think I recognized if we were ever to meet again. I'm so sorry, Lauren. How old were you? You were probably 9. I mean, considering you're 19, you were 9. But I want to give it to the sadness. I have to live. Yes, Lauren, live. Is she okay? About this incident. But isn't the kidnapping already over and dealt with? I've been here the whole time, so I'm afraid I don't know much about any incident. How did you come to know that Lance had been kidnapped? Oh, that's because of my woman's intuition. You base everything on that? I know everything when it comes to my Lance. It's really strange. It must be destiny. She started fantasizing again. God, average Yume Joshi. like average Yume Joshi. I can't say it because I'm a Yume Joshi as well. So what are you doing to do now, Mr. Edgeworth? We already established that there's a good chance that the killer is also the kidnapper. It's my duty to figure out who this other person is. I believe there's one location that might be hold clues to. Well, the obvious location is the kidnapper's hideout, but we're still not allowed to remember. Agent Lang and his men should be doing this area. In that case, there's no harm in asking that officer over there to let us in. Hopefully. By the way, Lauren, do you know anything about this letter? God, hold on, let me just skip. God, I love the sound. I really love the sound effects in Ace Attorney, though. It's just great, you know. What was a love letter to Lan? I feel like she should give it. What do you think? What do you have to report? Sir, nothing unusual or ordinary, sir. Where have I heard such redundancy before? Is it possible for you to let us take a look around inside? Sir, Roger, sir. Oh, okay, thank God. That was surprisingly hassle-free. I expected to have like a 10-hour argument about it. Are you certain the agent Lang ordered you to not allow me in? Sir, that's true, sir, but Detective Gumshoe asked me personally to let you in, sir, and I couldn't refuse a request from him. Wow, so Detective Gumshoe has a following. Furthermore, I was asked to give this document to you, sir. What is it? What is this? Oh. The man in this picture, isn't this Mr. Oliver Deacon? But the name here says Colin Devorey. That's the same name as the one on the back of the pendant. They believe Colin Devorey was his real name. What's this? He was convicted in a case 10 years ago and sent to prison. What? Then what was he doing here? Apparently he broke out of jail and just vanished. He must have become Oliver Deacon to cover up the fact that he was an escaped felon. Interesting. Wait, can I read first? Male, sex male, dominant, right? 5'8", 1. Oh. What about known about his penitent, like penitent prison, stole a gun from a guard during his escape. It's all he might head for where his wife and sole daughter are, but despite our surveillance, he has yet to show up. Interesting. He says some sort of link between the victim's part of this current case. These police documents are rather detailed. I should take the time to give them thorough read eventually. It's fine. Let's focus on the one thing at a time, starting with the kidnapper's hideout. Yeah, I agree. We should investigate first, think later. More than thinking things through, I think you should try remembering things first. You know what? Like, that's true. Now then, if you could please unlock the door, officer. It was locked up before a little while ago, but since then the door's been wide open, sir. I'm not sure I followed what it is you're saying. Can you explain a bit more detail? Sir, the door was locked down tight when they went to check out the room. So they got about 10 officers to help out and break the door down, sir. Oh, I guess I mean I get Agent Lang's leftover. Well, it'll be fine. Let's hope he doesn't take shit out. Let's hope that he didn't take anything important that I have to investigate. So this is what the kidnappers found they found indeed. Wow, you were tied up for a while in the room next door. Hee hee. Okay, please, would you bring that up again? I look dumb and stupid. Now then, down to business. There might still be some clues left in this room. Let's try to find out what we can off the older kidnapper identity. Judge break his kneecap. There's no, I don't think, actually, you get it. Well, the judge, you'll see the judge in like the next case. Hello, by the way, PK Hoodie. I hope you've been well. Oh, they have barrels like features outside. Yes, and? Well, I know I already asked you when we were out there, but if they were real, what would you put in them? There's an expected gleam in her eyes, but not about the dash. They must be where they dispose of old and worn out costume. That's so sad. It would see that they threw all the costume away in pieces. I see. Wait, hold on. Wait, doesn't mean... Oh, what? Never mind. What's this? Chair? Unused folding chair leaned against the wall in their folded state. Wow, whoever lined these up did perfectly. They're not even a single hair off. I feel bad using these because it'd be like stealing the perfection away. I suspect it's more like you wouldn't want to be the one to put them away. Wow, these people are so lazy. Then again, I just got on 10 shift, so I'm doing good. Wait, what? A 10-hour shift? What the hell? Wait, do you mean like 10 work shift or like 10-hour work shift? I'm kind of concerned. A broken mirror. Watch out, Mr. Redworth! It's a broken mirror. It probably came from the haunted house. Why is this here? Are they planning to repair it? A sign advertising the photo rally is something I have absolutely no interest in. Yeah, but I do, and I'm going to get my hands on the wrist. Badger's family, you see. She definitely brings a decidedly different atmosphere to a criminal investigation. Look, let a girl be happy. I won't rest you. I mean, inspect every suspicious looking cranny. A poster of Gatewater Land is stuck on this wall. Intrigue, fun, prestige. Gatewater Land has it all, and it's waiting for you. It's not especially catchy, is it? You are the one to talk. Folding chairs. Folding chairs, and by the looks of it, they were probably used by the kidnappers. There are 3 chairs set on the table. Is that an important point? And there are 3 cups. You're right, Mr. Redrup. Sheepy styrofoam cup. Look like only 3 cups were used. Yeah! I'm glad. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock! Me go look now, race is halfway done. Okay, keep me updated though. Have a good luck, Chicky. The common denominator between the cups and folding chairs is the number 3, speaking of which. The number of missing costumes is also 3. Wait, but I thought there were only 2 kidnappers. Indeed, something isn't adding up, literally. Literally. I know how to maths, guys. Is it possible this 3rd kidnapper that Lance didn't see? Interesting. That's this. Beyond this door is where the kidnappers held you after getting the jump on you. Must you keep reminding me? But it's the room where I could see your awesome face. You didn't need to remind me of that mortifying moment either. This door is thoroughly broken thanks to the police who forced it open. It won't rest until they've expected every nook and cranny. Oh, it's kind of open. I was wondering where the music was coming from. My dumbass had Spotify playing. You forgot you had Spotify open? God. Then again, sometimes I forget that too. The door actually then again, I don't use Spotify very often on like my laptop of computer. I don't know why though. I just don't. I usually have Spotify on my phone. The doorknob handle thingy is looking pretty beat up. I suppose that's what happens when 10 officers break their way into brute force. Hey, that's odd. The lock on this is completely fine. Look, not a single dent. But how is that possible after the officer told us? Yeah, if the lock had been used when the door was busted down, then the lock itself should be completely wrecked. So the lock on the door leading to the outside is undamaged. How could that be? Maybe because it was already unlocked? Looks like a sword. Looks like a sword, a broken sword. Yeah, strange. Why would it be broken like that? Swords don't usually break on their own. That's true. Why have you guys used a sword before? Alright then, let's think about it this way. Maybe it broke when someone was trying to use it for an ore on something. Hypotheticals aren't going to get us anywhere. Perhaps we should think more of this later. Barrels! Love me barrels! The panel that hid the entrance to the underground is propped up and wide open. Be careful where you step, okay? I only fell into that other opening once, you know? But I'm just kidding, so we have to connect the door, the hinge, with the broken prop sword. I think that's the only possible way I can think of. It's a bit strange that the police had forced their way into an unlocked door. One look at the pristine door lock and anyone else can see that it was not in use at the time. Well, the policeman outside said that it took 10 men to get it open. The door that was locked tight despite being not locked at all. It can only be because of this. Oh, you mean... Yes, it was used to jam the door. Here, take a look at the door handle. Do you see how the handle is completely destroyed? So that's how the sword broke! Oh no, that's poor sword. I thought that we might uncover the true identity of the kidnappers, but instead we only uncover more questions that need to be answered. Oh! What is it? God, that I would be... Like, if that happened to me, I would have a fucking heart attack. No, that shit is still creepy. I'm sorry. Well, Mr. Redruff, am I correct? What are you doing? Suddenly popping out of the secret entrance like that. This is an underground passage used by staff members, sir. We badgers have to make sure it is our duties. Look, why don't you get out there first and then we'll talk, okay? I beg your pardon, miss. Who are you anyway? Proto Badger again! Alright, one more to go. What are you getting all excited about? Did you forget? The photo rally, duh! See? Look, now all I have to do is get a picture of the Badger and I'm done. Yes, I vaguely recall a contest or something of the sort. What? Where are you going? What? What? It's gone! But where did it go? Huh? What happened? What's wrong? A Badger costume is missing, sir! Oh, is that all? Well, it's missing because the kidnappers stole it. I heard about how they were stolen, but they said that only 3 of the costumes had been taken. What? Is he saying that more than 3 of them are gone? Mr. Proto Badger, please tell me a little more about this costume you used. God, my favorite character, Proto Badger. What do you mean by the bad Badger costume is missing? It's just gone, sir! God damn it, sir! Do you know what missing actually means? Why, just what I said, sir. We are 1 bad Badger short. Counting the spares, we have to have each costume in hand at all times. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it in that voice. Okay, so because one of them is walking around in the park, the other should be in that room. Actually, both of them should be in that room. Huh? What do you mean?
Normally, we don't use that bad badger costumes. In fact, we only use them during a certain event at a set time each day. It's a stage show where the bad badger wreaks havoc around the park, and the other badgers must work together to apprehend him, sir.
I'm speechless that such a show exists. Like, Mr. Retro, you watch Steel Samurai.
Well, sir, I was just trying to explain to you the only time we use that costume. Then, doesn't that make it near impossible to take a picture of the bad badger? Personally, I can't believe that it's this close to show time and there's no costume. Oh dear, what am I to do, sir?
I don't know and I don't care. All this basically means is the kidnappers stole 4 costumes in total. Then are you saying that there are 4 kidnappers? No, I don't think that's very likely. Oh, recall the costumes for a minute. The stolen ones, you mean? What proves that a 4th kidnapper does not exist? If you had 4 people and you had wanted to steal a 4th costume, would you naturally go for a 4th set and steal a pink badger costume instead? Yeah, that makes sense! And yet the kidnappers decided to steal another bad badger. I believe that the culprit needed 2 bad badger costumes, but the question is, why? Ah, okay, now we can solve that puzzle, can we? The second bad badger costume, I believe it may be close at hand than we think. Huh? What do you mean? I mean that the costume in the trash. Wouldn't you say that it's wearing some very telltale pants? Hey, you're right. Let's get it out of here and take a look. What's with the hole in the hand? As I suspected, it's a bad badger costume. Well, minus the head. No wonder it's into with every suspicious nook and cranny. Look, its hand is hurt. It looks like something was ripped off from it. Is it the gun? Right? Is it the gun, right? It should be the gun, right? I believe what we have here is an inconsistency. Between what? Look carefully. Our costume is not holding something in its right hand as it should be. Oh, the gun! Precisely. The bad badger was designed to always have a gun in his right hand. However... You there! Did you remove the gun from this bad badger's right hand?
No, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume.
As I thought, the rip itself confirmed my hypothesis that the gun was forcibly removed. Mr. Proto Badger, the gun is of course not a functioning weapon, correct?
Absolutely not, sir! It's just a model gun. However, it can't fire blanks. We need to use them for the stage show.
It seems that our kidnappers also had a need with the model gun as my dear costume friend. Investigation complete! Yay! I think we are about done with this room. So, what's next? Well, we found a few answers, but there are still a few things left that we have to ask a certain person about. Let's go, okay? Who are we gonna ask? Are we gonna talk to Lance this time? Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Oh my god, you're back. Thank god. I thought I was a bit worried about you. You gotta hurry, sir! Come on! What is the detective? They found a blue badger costume down the front of the main gate, sir. What? Isn't that what one of the kidnappers was wearing? Bingo! That's why you gotta come to the main gate with me right now. If we hurry, we still won't be able to get there before Wolf Boy does, sir. Wolf Boy. Alright, let's make haste to the main gate. K, out of curiosity, are you an Edward or... Mr. Redruff, I don't know Twilight! Mr. Redruff, do you read Twilight, sir? No, not really. Well, don't ask questions if you're not gonna enforce this, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, this is the ladder, huh? We are gonna be done with this case soon, huh? Where's the costume, Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, I almost choked on my coffee. I just imagine it. I just know that Edgeworth have like a secret stash of like coffee, of like one of those coffee in his bag, in his non-existent bag. There's one on the other side of the fountain, sir. Oh, that poor maid. Maid, you alright? Was it out here the opener all along? No, it was discovered the whole tall grass back there. We moved it out here in order to examine it more thoroughly. Then let's get down to it. What's this? What do we have here? Oh, it's another pendant. That's 2 treasures in one day. How lucky is that? And hey, this pretty baby is made of platinum silver too. Another pendant on top of the one we found on Mr. Deacon. Is it possible these two? Hold it right there. I just know it's Agent Lang. Yeah, his theme is here. Hands up, Mr. Prosecutor. You sure know how to cross the line, don't you? What do you mean? You again, I hate you! A pendant, huh? This very decisive piece of evidence. I forgot my voice. How can you tell? Look here and read off what you see. Lauren D. Hey, it's Nathan engraved on it. Oh, you're right. It's Miss Paul's pendant dated joined in my organizer. We have you now, Miss Kidnapper. No, you don't understand. Lolly, I can't believe you're one of my kidnappers. Lance? You're kidding! Miss Paul was one of the kidnappers? Yes. It was me. I held Lance hostage. So Miss Paul is one of the kidnappers, but even knowing that, I can't call this case solved all over. Hey guys, case closed. Get the car ready, and I mean the special one for this young lady. Again, Mr. Prosecutor, why is it this time? Are you proposing that Miss Pop is also the culprit in the murder case? What happened? I thought Officer Meekin was your suspect. We found it. Found what? That officer's gun, he literally dropped it in the middle of a thick patch of grass. You couldn't treat police as a sham. Just look at how careless they are. Who are you calling a sham? The officer's gun is didn't show the sign of having been fired, so it can't be the murder weapon. So Officer Meekin has been cleared of the charges, I see. And that's when a brand new suspect comes walking onto the scene. The murder was only happened because of the kidnappers start fighting amongst ourselves. As I recall, it was one who said that, right, Mr. Prosecutor? Miss Pops, did you really kill Mr. Deacon? Yes, I killed him. I can't believe it. Thanks for the confession. No, I don't think that's right. It's too fast. Agent Lang, it's much too early to declare this case closed. Oh, look at you, so sure of yourself. We got the culprit's own confession and some very incriminating evidence. What more could you ask for, Miss Lauren Paul? Yes? I want to hear it from you. Tell me your side of what has happened today, from the kidnapping to the murder. But why? I am the kidnapper and the killer. Isn't that enough? Please don't cut your hair like that. It's fine if you want behind everything, but only if that is the truth. Remember, it's in orange. Now then, will you tell us the truth? Or is there some reason why you can't? I've had a change of heart. Did the Persona 5 Phantom Thieves got you, Mr. Agent Lang? No, what are you talking about? And Kay be like, did someone say that Phantom Thieves? I think I enjoy seeing you sulk away as the losing mutt. Alright, you heard me. Let's hear all that evil deeds you committed today. The one who came with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. We knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Armano would pay anything to get his son back, after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me. There, are you satisfied? She just confessed to her crimes a second time. At least you have the guts to admit that you've done. I cannot really respect that much. Miss Paul, is that what you really said? Really the truth? Yes, it is. If that is the truth, it certainly isn't the whole truth, because there is something that seems a bit too improbable in her confession. Time to press! What's up? How well do you know the victim? I've spoken to him only a few times at Lance's house. A few times? What's that? That's it? Yes. If they only met a few times, I don't see how they could have trusted each other, that's true. But if you hardly ever talk, then how could he trust you not steal his plan? That's completely irrelevant. He was planning his betrayal from the very beginning, which is why he chose the one he was especially close to. Isn't that right, Sheena? Yes, however, Mr. Deacon made a very poor choice. In the end, he was killed by the one he intended to betray himself. I bet he didn't see that coming. What's up? You knew. How do you know something like that? No, what should I do? Okay, what's wrong with her now? Come on, isn't it obvious? You're making your scary face again, that's why. Why don't you try asking her in a nicer, more gentle way? No, stop it, Lauren. You're always like this. You always follow the stern-looking ones. That's why you always be unhappy. Maybe that's it. She's been bewitched by your icy glare. Mind your business. Mind your own business, Kay. It's okay, Lauren. I know what you're talking about. Those glares are very hot, aren't they? Mind your own business, Kay. Now then, Miss Pops, let's consider your testimony. Yes, of course. I don't blame her, though. Etrov is an attractive man. What's up? Why do you believe that? Anyone who knows Mr. Armano would think the same. I bet Lan is the old man's greatest treasure. I suppose he would be the doting father like a Mr. Armano. I always figured that he was...
That was it too. And I was always envious of Lance for it. Oh, because your dad. I got this pendant from my father, and I believe that as long as I have this, I'll find my father again someday. He'll welcome me to his arms, riding in the back of Pegasus. That pendant, she must truly believe it to be the wings of Pegasus. Would you mind telling us a little bit more about the plan itself? Well, first we capture land. Oh, how do you do that? Well, Mr. Deacon did that on his own, so I don't quite know. But honey, I thought you know how to steal people away. I shouldn't think what she would do with such knowledge. Sorry, I really don't know, but somehow Mr. Deacon was able to contain him. All we had to do was after the wave the ransom be paid, but... What do you think he did? I have no idea, but maybe he had planned on doing so from the very beginning. Miss Paul? Wait, Mr. Deacon was to kill Miss Paul from the very beginning. Was that ever really like to happen? What should I do? Should I raise an objection? You might as well. I'm sorry, but I don't think what you claim is all that likely. Huh? I don't think Mr. Deacon would have ever been capable of killing you. But why? We were total strangers! It's not uncommon for... What? It's not uncommon for people to kill each other over money. Oh, Miss Pops, you really are clueless, aren't you? What do you mean? You never know what your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know who you really are. But I do, and I can show you with this piece of evidence. It's proof that Mr. Deacon could have been able to bring himself to kill Miss Pops. Why are you showing this to me? So what about this pendant? This pair of wings along with the piece of evidence shows who you really are. These two pendants resemble each other, wouldn't you agree? Hey, you're right, they're the same color and they even made the same material. I believe that these two pendants are actually one. Shall we give it a try? Oh, it's a perfect Pegasus. Wow, it's totally Pegasus. But why? Why does my pendant match with Mr. Deacon's? You are a smart lady. I'm sure you can imagine why that might be. No, that can't be. So the two make a set. It's just another trinket. It's us, none of this changes anything. Your lucky imagination, Agent Lang. Very well. I'll show you this piece of evidence. This is the piece of evidence that gives me the Pegasus pendant. Oliver Deacon was such an alias for this man. His real name is Colin Devoret, the name that is etched on the horse pendant. What? An alias? I suppose he had to hide the fact that he was a felon or somehow in order to live, and it makes sense given that it's written in the Devoret's dossier. But what I really wanted to point out was this. The sole daughter? Mr. Devoret had one daughter, and her name is Lauren Paul. That's a lie! That person was not my father! He couldn't come out and tell you he was your father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you. Do you still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even that such a man would allow his daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot? And what is so funny, Agent Lang? God damn it. You're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's the truth, aren't you? What are you trying to say? You think he's much too innocent. After all, I thought of another possibility. Is that so? Let's hear it then. We've been here for 4 hours. I'll grant you that the two of them are father and daughter, but isn't it possible that they both knew that fact? It was no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the house of a Mano, and the two of them made good use of the meeting plan to little kidnapping. But you said my scenario is perfectly sound. I didn't read the full sentence, but I'm sure that's what he said. So this is his version of how things might have been. You don't actually have proof that evil one didn't know of their true relationship, right? You mean they knowingly committed the kidnapping as father and daughter? That's right, as one really rotten family. God, Agent Lang, did you have a bad family or something? Is that really what happened? I had better take a long look at the evidence. I'm just gonna press everything. Precisely, and what father would ever willingly kill his own daughter? You'd be surprised, Mr. Edgeworth. I've seen all things in my travels, and I can tell you that being related by blood is sometimes proof of nothing. You think they knew? Yeah, I don't think only the victim knew. I think the girl realized it as well. They both knew who the person was, but they had to pretend that they didn't. You know what? You know, Agent Lang, why don't you give me evidence that shows that you think they knew?
They both know the person was, but they had to pretend they didn't because he was on the lam. He got it. The victim couldn't exactly go around flaunting who he was. Furthermore. One as a butler and one as the friend of the son, you mean? They probably thought of those step by step. Is that what you honestly believe? Of course. You mean how they plotted to commit this crime as blood relatives? Can you think of a better partner? They're certainly a clever pair. The butler and the girlfriend, no one else would ever suspect that they were in fact family. Yes, from the very beginning, they painstakingly practiced these rules well. I believe you're being a bit too overconfident for someone with no evidence. Am I? Because I don't see you presenting evidence on the contrary. With evidence, we're still gonna stalemate. Agent Lang isn't wrong. His scenario is fairly a probable one. You better hurry up and do something, or Lauren is gonna wind up looking really bad. I know, but first things first. Is Agent Lang's line of logic actually correct? Did the two of them really knowingly commit the crime as father and daughter? I don't think. Wait, actually. Maybe not. Wait. I meant that she wouldn't be able to know, right? Because. And that can't be right? Because he's going to hiding. So. Oh no, I'm not right. Oh god damn it, I'm gonna... But that can't be though, because... Oh, I'm actually not sure about this one. No. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna put on story mode. What? How? What? How is it the... Wait, what? How is the costume? I don't see it. I genuinely don't see it. Why would it be the costume? This kidnapping wasn't planned by just two people alone. And what kind of proof do you have of that? Quite simply, there were 3 kidnappers. Hold on. I actually don't know how. I might, when I'm stuck, I might have to use the story mode. 3? 4 costumes were stolen from the YY West area's back room. We found another in the kidnapper's hideout, but as for the other 3, we can assume they were being worn by 3 different people. We also found a set of 3 cups and 3 folding chairs that were used in the hideout. It all clearly points to this 3-man group, and I believe this 3rd person is the real mastermind behind the kidnapping. Who is this mastermind? I present to you the brains behind the kidnapping. Him? Lanzamano? The the kidnapped guy himself. Yes, this abduction was in fact schemed by Lance himself. Recall what he said when he appeared before us. Do you see the face of your kidnappers? No, I didn't say there were two. One of them was a woman. However, there were three kidnappers, in which is a direct contradiction to what he said. But I know not only saw two people. This guy was being held hostage. It's possible he couldn't see all three of them. Ah, yes, but when you were being held, I have my doubts about what happened then. Lance, would you mind telling us what happened while you were being held captive? I really don't understand much anymore, honest. But if I don't tell you at least something, you won't believe me at all, will you? Yeah! So, let's see what you're gonna say. I was kidnapped yesterday morning. They had me shut in that room blindfolded the entire time. The kidnappers suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside. My hands were cuffed, but it was stroke of luck that they left me alone. I made my escape and ran away from that room as fast as I could. Wait, hold on. Through the underground passageway, I presume. Are you okay? Sorry, I really don't want to recall that horrible ordeal, but now you believe me, right? No, not quite yet. I don't believe anyone. I don't believe anyone in Ace Attorney. How can you not? Why do you look at me with icy daggers in your eyes? Because he's a prosecutor, because they are like that. Wait, not all prosecutors are like that. Some prosecutors play air guitar, for goodness sake. I'll have you know, Agent Lang, a prosecutor's eyes are for discerning the truth. And should they be interpreted to the cruel at times, then so be it. There's a sticking point in Lamb's testimony. Let's see what he offers to get pushed a little. I'm just trying to... Can you tell us more when you were abducted in a little more detail? It was a strange morning. I felt like I was right in the middle of a great calm. And where were you when you experienced this calm? I mean, I wouldn't call it really... I wouldn't call it a calm day if you were, you know, kidnapped. And where were you when you experienced this calm? Our family garden, of course. Where would he have been? Well, excuse me for asking. This guy is more princess than prince. I was out taking a walk to shake off the morning blur. Then out of the blue, someone from behind clamps over my mouth. You didn't see your attacker? They must have some drug to knock me out. Because before I knew it, I was in a la la land again. When I woke up, I was at the kidnapper's hideout, already all tied up. By that room, you mean the room the kidnappers hideout, correct? Yes, but it was blindfolded the whole time, so I didn't know that until I made my escape. Then you were in the same room as your kidnappers? They spoke in hushed tone, but I could catch a bit of their conversation. It was definitely two people, and one of them was definitely a woman. I was so scared. I could tell they were nearby, so I didn't dare make a move. The kidnappers suddenly appeared in the room. The kidnappers disappear. The room went into a sudden silence. I had been left behind like an unwanted mud. And what do you mean by unwanted mud? What a pointless question. It's not like he's gonna tell you anything new, you know. It's a poetic simile. You should learn how to use them too. You may look refined on the outside. Oh god. But it's no good if you're not refined on the inside as well. Fuck off. Then those cuffs on your wrist. I suppose you're still cuffed in that case. I'm worried how I'm changed reality. I couldn't find the key, so I'm afraid that I'm stuck like this. Even though I escaped from that jail cell, I will forever be a prisoner. I don't remember the room. I feel like... No, never mind. How do you manage to escape? I wanted to just get out there, but the door leading outside was locked, which is why I had to make use of the underground passage to make my escape. I remember our escape to be equally as hard. It doesn't invalid piece I must get when examined. Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait, is this the one I had to present my impotence to? You said that the door leading out was locked, but was it really? Ooh, I mean, it came off your hand for a bit then. We had talked about that room behind the saloon front, right? Look, I heard it took quite a few men to get that thing open, right, Sheena? Yes, that's correct. Then take a good look at this. What is that? A sword? It's not especially reliable one if it's broken like that. Allow me to start from the end. My conclusion is that the door was never locked. It was simply held shut by this door, which was used but to jam the handle.
Lance, even though your hands were cuffed together, you could still use them. If that's the case, then why did you not just simply remove the sword and escape? Why did I? I was disoriented. Yes, that's it. I didn't notice it. As if I should accept such a bold-faced lie. You locked yourself in that room because you had to make yourself look like the victim. But you did not, in fact, possess the key to the door. That is why you used the prop store to improvise and create a prison of your very own. You have been making this guy out to be one of the kidnappers for some time now. I wonder if you've forgotten something very important along the way. And what would that be? A motive. What else? Do you honestly think that an upright pure boy like him would catch up a completely pointless scheme such as kidnapping himself? Oh, you'd be surprised. Some people really go through with it. This proves that Lance did indeed have a motive to commit this crime. To put it simply, Lance has a very urgent need for money. This is hardly your typical love letter. It is, in fact, a collection bill. It appears our upstanding boy has accumulated quite a debt. Isn't that right, Lance? Ugh. Looks like it's hard being the son of a rich man, too. It must be rough when you have to resort to stealing from your own old man, huh? You know you could have just asked. Alright, I gave up. I abducted myself. Lance! Oh god, why is the music? It's over, Lolly. In this life, we really have bound to our fates after all. All I wanted was to go with you to a new town, somewhere where no one would know us. I wanted us to be well off with $1 million, but now the dream is over. Oh, Lance! Then you are giving yourself up. Yes, I had planned to run away from this world with my Lolly. Ew, I don't know what, but when I say Lolly, I'm just I don't know, I don't like that word. Ah! Thank God it's Lolly with 2 L's and not with 3 L's and not 2 L's. Oliver even helps us with the plan, but then he had to go and stab us in the back. He turned on you. Maybe he didn't want to spill the ransom money, that's my guess. It happened almost right after you made the drop-off. When we were alone, he attacked me all of a sudden. After a brief struggle, I was able to contain him and keep him under control. We left him inside the room as Lolly and I made our escape. We wore different costumes and split up. God, they look so they look so dumb wearing this costume. Lolly left for the blue badger costume. That would mean that person after making saw is Miss Paul. But right then, the old man just had to wake up. I was careless and he tackled me pretty hard from behind. Then Oliver put on a bad badger costume, took the suitcase with $1 million and ran. I contacted Lolly right away and warned her that he had a gun. They had no idea that they were related, so I thought that it could only end badly. I still don't believe that that person was not my father. You are not the father. Because if he was, I just killed my own father. Lolly, then it was really you? What is going on? Oh, this is a very dysfunctional family. Shane even. That man was not my father. I mean, because that stadium, there was a bad badger pulling the suitcase with the $1 million in it. But that badger pointed his gun at me, aiming to shoot me dead. That's why I used the gun I got from Lance. There was a gunshot, the other person crumpled to the ground, and I ran scared for my life. I think the big picture is finally coming to focus, don't you? Lolly, please forgive me. I didn't think it would turn into something so frightening. If only I could have protected you. So, Miss Pops, she shot her own dad without even knowing who he really was. Oh, you'd be surprised. I've almost shot my father before. Hey, what she says is true. Are you saying that she's lying? But why would she lie about something like that? What purpose would it serve? You would be surprised how often people lie without even realizing it themselves, kid. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? What I mean is, listen very carefully to her confession once more, you see. Please calm down and let's slowly talk through this. But all you have to do is simply tell us what happened in the stadium. Leave it to us to search out the truth. Can you do that for me? Alright, so the stadium... That was the ransom money, wasn't it? Yes, that's how I was able to identify Mr. Deacon almost immediately. It was all thanks to what Lance told me. And what did he tell you? Well, he called me on my cell phone and told me that Mr. Deacon had betrayed us and had run out the ransom money. And about how he had a gun. Wait, hold on. Were you able to clearly see the gun? Yes, I got a very good look at it while it was pointed at me. Oh, father, why would you try to shoot me? Do you really think a father would shoot his own daughter, Mr. Edgeworth? I honestly don't know. I don't want to believe it myself. But it's true, my father's left arm was raised with a gun in it. Pointed straight at me, I'm about to die, I thought. Miss Pops! Please calm down, take a deep breath. And then will you allow me to please hear that last statement one more time? Yes, of course. What? Not that? What? Oh, don't tell me. Oh god, I remember this one. Oh, I remember this one. Is it the fuck his hand is right-handed? Is it the fuck he's right-handed? What? Oh, that realization dawned on me. Oh, I have here a dossier on your father. According to your father was right-handed. Ah, then the person pointing a gun at you from the top of the stairs was not Mr. Deacon. Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. I think you need to take a refresher course. The Bad Badger has the model gun attached to his right hand, which is why the only hand he could have held the real gun was in his left. Isn't it possible that he went down like that? Agent Lang, were you paying attention to what Miss Pop was saying? Then again, I suppose I can't expect someone who has never set foot in court to catch it. Enough of the smugness. How have it already? Oh, he got me good. Miss Pops told us earlier. There was a Bad Badger pulling the suitcase with $1 million in it. According to you, the Bad Badger had the gun in his left hand, which would mean that he was pulling the suitcase with his right hand. Is that correct, Miss Pops? Yes, exactly. And I'm sure it was the Bad Badger. It had those huge sunglasses on its face. But if that's the case, and even I see there's a huge contradiction. Yes, Miss Pops claims to have seen the Bad Badger, and yet the Bad Badger had both his hands full. These two pieces of evidence information contradict each other. Oh, okay. It wasn't the Bad Badger. Maybe? They're both correct. Impossible! That just labels them an irresolvable contradiction. Miss Pop's entire statement of, oh god, I'm gonna die, rests on the fact that she saw his sunglasses and beard. I'm not doing very well in this case, am I? But what if that Bad Badger wasn't wearing pants on his lower half? The proof that there was, oh, if a Bad Badger is free to use both his hands. Just the head? The costume have two parts of them, the head and the body. Oh, I get it now! The head Mr. Pops thought was probably really the head of the Bad Badger. However, is it not possible that the body was that of an entirely different badger? A different badger? Yes, put it more bluntly, I believe it was the lower half of this badger. I mean, it could be this or that. Right? Huh? What? What the heck is it? It's the proto badger. Yes, and it's simple matchup process of elimination. Miss Pop was wearing the blue badger's costume, so we can eliminate that one. And the pink badger is one the wrong color, which would have been incredibly obvious. Then it says the proto badger costume. Miss Pops, who was the one who wore the proto badger costume? That would be Lance. Are you saying what I think you are? That Lance Amano donned the Bad Badger's head and pretended to be Mr. Deacon. On top of which he plotted to shoot Miss Pops by wearing the hideous thing. I mean, well, at least we can agree that it's quite hideous. The stage that was set in the stadium was nothing more than a setup, and its purpose was to lead Mr. Pops to believe that she had committed murder, standing there in front of Miss Pops pretending to be the victim. It was all done so that she could pull the trigger. I have no idea what you're talking about. Why exactly would I have had to do all that, huh? There is but one reason, Lance Amano. You are the real culprit behind the murder of Mr. Oliver Deacon. What? No! That's slander! Take it back! You take it back right now! Just out of curiosity, Lana, which is your dominant hand? I'm left-handed, but what does that have to do with anything? It depends. According to Miss Pops, our attacker held a gun in his left hand. Who is
What hand did doesn't prove a thing, and besides, now you're just being absurd. It's like the proto badge is bulletproof. One misfire and he would have found himself dead, right? Of course, logically, if he had been shot, he probably would be here with us. But I believe he had thought of that as well and prepare accordingly. And this should be all the evidence you need. This is how Lance made sure that he wouldn't be hit by a bullet. I actually don't know. Hold on. Oh, this, right? We found one half of a bad badger costume in the hideout broken one. It was not the same one the victim was wearing, plus it was missing something. And that something is the model gun that the bad badger carries, which can fire blanks. What? Miss Pops, where's the gun you use now? I threw it away in the sea. That makes it a bit tough to verify what it was. Although I believe that we can safely assume that it was the model gun in question. I heard enough. What you've been spotting so far is pure conjecture. I admit that as long as the model gun is lost to us, I can't prove I'm right. However, I can say that the probability that I'm right is very high. I am just that confident. Okay, let's pretend that you are right and that the murder at the stadium was a fabrication. In that case, what do you think the murder really took place, Mr. Prosecutor? I actually don't know that yet. Good point, actually. I know you were full of it. However, I do believe that the murder took place during an earlier time frame. Hold it! Please, wait a moment! Wait a second. It's simply not possible because I saw Mr. Deacon after he was restrained by Lance. She saw the victim in the state of being restrained? What do you mean? I came back to the hideout long after the other two. At the time, Lance had already subdued and restrained Mr. Deacon. He had time Mr. Deacon secured to the beam in the room next door. After that, the two of us put our costumes and made our escape. Something's not right. So Mr. Deacon must escape the two of you left, right? We thought that it'd attract too much attention if we left together, so I left first. We planned to meet up again at the station in the stadium. But then, as I was walking through the park, I got a call from Lance on my cell phone. Oliver managed to escape. It looked like he was waiting until I was alone. He also stole the gun from me at the time. Then the murder happened. Mr. D couldn't have overheard their plan to meet up at the stage. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, Miss Pops saw the victim with her own eyes, which means that the victim was still alive at the time, wouldn't you agree? Why does it sound wrong to me? There must be something amiss about this account. Let's see what happens when I examine it in more detail. Well, there's always something, so... When exactly did you arrive at the back of this hideout? It was after we... Hold on. I just want to check something. Real quick. It was after we had to pick up the ransom money. And where we were until the time you returned? I was scouting the park now and making preparation for our escape. I walked around the various areas looking for best routes. So each of them had their own roles to play. After I was done, I went back to the hideout. By the time I landed already subdued restraint. How did Lance look at the time? He looked shocked. He also looked a little down. When I saw the sadness in his eyes, I... Thank you, that's enough for now. And what of Mr. Deacon? What was his situation like? You actually was Mr. Deacon that you saw her? Meh. Yes, I'm certain of what I saw. Did you go into the other room to check? Lance said it was best if we didn't get too close to him. Lance, he's such a kind soul. Then, are you telling me that you did not confirm that it was Mr. Deacon for yourself? I checked through the slit in the door that separates the two rooms. He had a bad badger's head on, so I'm absolutely sure. That just had to be Mr. Deacon. You saw a bad badger head? Something's not right here. It didn't feel right to me. Miss Pops, the person you saw was not Mr. Deacon at all. Huh? The person you actually saw was his person. I think it was me. It was me. Huh? The person I saw was you, Mr. Edgeworth? I always thought it was a bit odd. Why would the kidnappers abduct me even after I had handed over the ransom? It's not as though I saw the face of the kidnappers. If it were them, they would have just taken the $1 million and run. But in the end, there was a point to it all. It was to make me look like Mr. Deacon. And if that was the reason for which I was abducted, then I believe we can assume that the victim was already dead at the time. Well, Lance, am I right? My boy? That...
You show my Mr. Pop's person, namely me, with a bad badger's head on, and then made your costume escape together. Also, you pretended. I mean, seriously though, you put a bad badger on me, Miles Edgeworth, with this cravat, with this two-piece suit with a cravat. Seriously? God, I probably look ridiculous. And then you made your costume escape together, or you still pretend. Huh? What do you mean he pretended? Exactly that. I believe Lance watched you escape and then doubled back to the hideout, promising to come and remove the bad badger head from my unconscious self. Right at the very last lap. Who's at the front? Oh, what? Carlos and Serica crashed? What? What? When did this happen? Did it just happen? What? Huh? Are they okay? Are they okay? Are they injured or anything? Oh god. Oscar Piastri won. Oh. Are those two okay though? Oof, they're okay, I think. Okay, that's good. Okay. Oh god. Thank god they have those protective gears. So like are they still in the race, or so like were they still in the race? What place did they get? I think the race high rise later. Thank you. I'll have a look. Probably to come and remove the bad badger head from my unconscious self. And to create his fake prison with the prop store. He then escaped via the passageway. Hold your tongue, boy! Don't you get caught in the tidal wave of words coming out of Mr. Prosecutor's mouth. Tidal wave. We've heard a lot of come out from you, but I've yet to see straight up evidence. The victim's betrayal and his subsequent detainment. All that could have happened while you were out cold. That's right, you were out for quite a while, Mr. Prosecutor. Even if that were the case, Miss Pop would have still seen me touch that beam. I was scared of Mr. Deacon, so I didn't go into the next room. So I really have no idea if you were in there or not, Mr. Edgeworth. You see, we don't see that you can't prove a thing. Ugh. Oh, who said that? No, they didn't finish. Cars didn't have left front wheels. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh god. Like, well, as long as they're not in like a severe injury, then I guess I'm listening to the Australian anthem today. Hey, the Australian anthem isn't that bad. Please wait. Oh, Mr. Hermano. Oh, Miles, my boy. It looks like you really give it your all. And Lance, it's not good to cause trouble for others. Dad! Let's see, you are the one in charge of the investigation, correct? Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry that my son has been nothing but trouble. This probably won't make up for anything, but I have some evidence for you. Oh, do you know? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, is that what I think it is? It's a bad badger costume that the victim was wearing. There's something inside it, right? I couldn't wait around for the police, so I went and found these myself. It appears that they were disposed in the area. Is there no one in this country who actually obeys the law? There, now. Agent Lang, please calm down. What the heck is that scrap of paper? This appears to be the letter of the chief of police. Please allow Mr. Romano complete freedom to do as he sees fit, it says. What? The chief of police? What the? Just who does he think he is? The person who wields the highest authority in this area. Oh, there now. I did not read that. There is no need to be so upset. I'm not a cop of this land, so I'm not bound by the laws of your country. You should still follow the law, though. No. This wasn't meant to strong arm you into anything. It's just a request. I'm only asking that you please respect the laws of the land. I can't really say no to that, however, retaining the copy at hand. It doesn't matter who found the evidence, its value remains unchanged. Alright, now let's take a look at this new piece of evidence. I've already got the results back. I had a special forensics research lab that I'm on good terms with conduct the test. They verified that the blood on this costume belonged to Oliver as of the gun. Oh, this is the one he wore, huh? The only fingerprints they couldn't find were yours, Lauren. What? You disappoint me, Miles. I can't believe that you would cause my son such distress and heartache. Thank goodness I was able to find the final piece of evidence. With this, you have no reason left to push my poor boy around. That's it. This is the case-making piece of evidence. I'll be the judge of that. I want us to inspect every broken. Oh, there's two guns. What's this? Huh? What's that? It looks like there's something inside the costume head. Ah, Hey, they're sparkle, but they're really valuable. Sorry, but they're just pieces of a mirror. Why are they in here? Oh, no. That's the bullet hole, right? This bullet hole, it looks kind of burned around the edges. Wait, those burn marks were left with the gunpowder. This is the most important fact. Why is that? Because it proved that the victim was shot at point range range point. Yes. Could this guy be the actual murder weapon? Maybe. That's all we can search for now, so... Well, are these the most definitive pieces of evidence you've seen? Thank you, Dad. This should be enough to convince Mr. Ashworth over here. I still have to talk to this spoiled brat? Are you serious? Fine. Fine, so be it. Make no mistake, there are fingerprints on the murderous weapon, and they prove that it was Lolly who killed Oliver. But Oliver was one after the Lolly's life. So Mr. Redrobe, even you must see that Lolly was acting in self-defense. The fingerprints of the weapon, huh? Let me check real quick. Can I... They found Miss Paul's finger on this gun. Can you let me hold it for a sec? I shouldn't if you don't know how to handle it. Besides, Miss Paul's print on it. Look, I'm wearing gloves. It'll be okay. I just want to take a look, that's all. I'm not gonna run off with it. The only thing I don't return is the treasures. Stealing other one would land you in jail, you know. I can't shake the bullets, really? Okay, fine. Oh no, this isn't helpful at all. Look, Mr. Edgeworth, all I want to do is save Lolly. But in the end, all I can do is watch she takes a punishment for her crimes. That may be all for you can do. However, I still have a case to resolve and a job to do. I don't know if I'm kind of getting paid for this. I'm not entirely sure though. Then again, even if I don't get paid, here I am. The job unraveling your insidious lie. You wound me. Why wouldn't you believe me even in face of all this evidence? ดีครับมาใหม่ครับสวัสดีค่ะคุณเทมอ่านไม่ออกเฮียเทปเซียนอมตะยินดีต้อนรับสู่สตรีมเอสเทอร์นี้นะคะกี่ชั่วโมงแล้วนี่โอ้จะ2 ชั่วโมงแล้วนี่ยินดีต้อนรับนะคะคนใหม่คนใหม่ก็ยินดีต้อนรับนะคะฮิฮิ welcome แต่ว่าสตรีมนี้เราคงพูดภาษาอังกฤษบ่อยมากกว่าภาษาไทยแล้ว แต่ว่าถ้าอยากทักหรือว่าคุยกับเราในภาษาไทยก็คุยภาษาไทยได้นะคะแต่ว่าเวลาเราอ่านเกมแล้วก็จะอ่านเป็นภาษาอังกฤษนะ Those fingerprints, are you sure they belong to Miss Paul? There's no mistake about it. Through my connection, I have the best forensic techniques money can buy perform. I found that to be a bit peculiar. What? Are you trying to pick an argument with me? What should I do? Should I raise objection? I think I should. Frankly, I don't believe that Miss Paul's print should be on the gun to begin with. Hello, Sean. And the reason why Miss Paul's print should not be on the gun is she's kind of wearing it. It's simply not possible for Miss Pops to have left any prints on the murder weapon, because while she was at the stadium, Miss Pops was wearing costume. Huh? But there's been no mistake. We found fingerprints. Well, Miss Pops, do you remember touching the gun at any time? Yes. As a matter of fact, I did hold it for a bit back in the hideout. I handed it off to Mr. Deacon when he had lands left for the haunted. Yeah, I remember you can just talk in English. When he had lands left for the haunted house. To retrieve ransom money, I suppose. And there you have it. That is when Miss Paul's prints found their way onto the gun. Grr. Do you understand now, Mr. Romano? The fingerprints do nothing to prove that Miss Pops is the murderer. Yeah, I remember you, don't worry. But you still don't have anything to prove that she isn't the killer, right? You seem very adamant about insisting that your girlfriend is a cold-blooded killer. Oh, Lance! God, what a bad boyfriend. What? No way! I'm incredibly worried about her. But that doesn't change the fact that you don't have any evidence, right? That's where you're wrong. I have the evidence. สุขสันต์วันเกิดนะคะ Happy birthday. That's where you're wrong. I have the evidence. What? How? The story that Miss Pops killed the victim in the stadium. The whole affair is simply not true because that was not the real crime scene that was set up. This proves that the real murder scene was not committed at the stadium at all. Oh crap, fuck.
Wait, what do you say? What do you say? 0 is at least 6.8 out of 10. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, that one. And just take another good look at the costume the victim was wearing. Then I believe you will see why in... Sorry, I gotta... my brain... I look at my screen and my brain just stopped for a second. Then I believe you will see why I insist it was not shot at the stadium. This is the part costume that proves it. Oh god, is it this part? Please tell me it's this part. Please tell me it's this part. Please tell me it's this part. Oh no, I'm wrong. สวัสดีค่ะคุณมาสเตอร์ Oh god Oh yeah that's very sick Hello Keep Hi ผมขอสวมบทบาทเป็นสเกลใน TF นะจริงๆคือเบียวไม่เป็นไรค่ะไม่เป็นไร เชิญ I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I couldn't close the F1 stream because the national anthem playing earlier. That's fine. Okay, let's do this again. I'm pause with this. I don't fucking know. The water? No, that's just being thrown in the river. Okay, what could it be though? Oh, is it the bullet hole? Maybe? The burn around this bullet hole was made when the victim was shot at point blank range. Ah, so then you mean that the murder Miss Old Backstab the stadium really was? Yeah, she saw two people, but they were separated by distance. If the victim was indeed shot from the below the stage, there shouldn't be a gunpowder burn. Ah! Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants prosecutor. แป๊บนึงขอยืดเส้นยืดสายก่อนโอ้ย Since you seem to know about all the answers, why not tell us where the real crime scene is? นั่นแหละหลักฐานใช่ Since you seem to know the answers, why not tell us where the real crime scene is then? ทุกคนในแชทเคยเล่นเกม Ace Attorney กันไหมคะ Have you do you guys in the chat play the Ace Attorney game before? Lance sent me up to look at Mr. Deacon back at the hideout. If that's the case, then the murder must have happened prior to that, and the location where Lance and the victim were just before I was in prison was... the haunted house is only one way. I've got it! I know the real crime of the crime scene. I think it's not unreasonable to assume the murder took place in the haunted house. I played the trilogy but didn't finish it. Oh, that's fine. How much? I mean, how much is the game? How much to the trilogy did you play? The haunted house? Yes, and I have proved that it's highly likely that the victim was killed there. What proved the real scene of the crime was the haunted house? The glass! This were inside the costume the victim was wearing. They're fragments of a mirror. A mirror? And what does that have to do? A mirror? And what does that have to do with anything? Indeed, you don't exactly expect to find a piece of mirror inside a costume. Yeah, that's actually pretty dangerous. It could cut you, you know? However, there is one place I can think of where it is a plethora of mirror fragments. And that is the haunted house. Lance Amano, I propose that you kill Mr. Deacon with a revolver in the haunted house. After that, you stole the Blue Badger Mobile to move his body to the Wild Wild West area. The timing of when the Blue Badger Mobile was stolen confirmed this as fact. Miles, my boy, say no more! I'm sorry, Mr. Amano, but I cannot do this. Be quiet! Yes, please do something! Stop that boy from speaking any more nonsense! Ernest Amano, correct? I meant you. Now be quiet, Grams. How dare you! I don't need words. The only thing I require is evidence. Decisive evidence. And to call this murder a bit decisive is a bit too presumptuous, Mr. Prosecutor. What? Sheena, wasn't there a mirror in the kidnapper's hideout? Yes, there was a mirror there. A mirror that's for the haunted house. You say, isn't it possible if the fragments got into the costume there? But Agent Lang, there were no fragments to the floor, so the probability is very low. God, I love the argument. I love it when the arguments get intense. Why those lands look like a gay twin? No offense, but why? You know what? Honestly, I don't blame you. He does look kind of girly pop, I won't lie. Even like, yeah, he may say is that Lauren Pauls is his girlfriend, but he might be covering up because I don't know, internalized homophobia. Probably he's in denial, guys. He's in denial. Probability. Lang Chi says, on truth's path, the word probability does not exist. The only thing that does is definitive proof. God, you're so fucking annoying. The question, Mr. Prosecutor, is, do you have the definitive proof you need? Well, Mr. Redworth, do we have some evidence to prove the murder took place in the haunted house? The answer is no. See? So since you didn't have any, shut up! I don't have the evidence yet, but I am certain the murder occurred around the time I turned the ransom over. At the time, the only people in the haunted house besides myself were Lance and Mr. Deacon. If I can prove that the murder took place at the haunted house, then I can prove Lance's guilt in connection to the murder. What now? What now, Mr. Edgeworth? Agent Lang, I have a special request. Yeah? I'd like to prove to you that the scene of the crime was indeed the haunted house. Why? Why in the world are you asking the werewolf for permission? Because I don't really have a choice if I want to find the truth. Alright, permission granted, but you're not to touch a single thing, got it? That won't be a problem. All that important to me is the truth be brought to light. It doesn't matter by who or how it's done as long as it is. Sheena! I'm here. Put the paperwork for authorization immediately. Understood. I'll go get the Gatewater Group's approval. Hold it! Who was that? No. God, I hate. God, oh God, let's hold on for a second. There is no need to obtain approval, Mr. Amano. Agent Lang, you would please take a look at this. What is it? Sheena! I can't read! It's the deed to the haunted house. The deed? Read it out loud! Gatewater Land Inc. hereby bequeaths the property known as the haunted house to Mr. Amano for the lump sum of $1 million paid in phone cash. What? Oh God, rich people, I hate you. As you can see, I'm now the legal owner of the haunted house. Are you kidding? When did you? I ran into the owner of the park earlier and we made the deal almost immediately. How quickly things move when you can prepare $1 million in the blink of an eye. That $1 million you said. Don't tell me it was. Oh, that's right. That disgusting suitcase belongs to you, doesn't it? I don't have any more use of it, so you may have it back now. You used the ransom money? Mylon is a good boy. He even apologized for kidnapping a bit earlier. You know, that's a crime, sir. So I believe I thought I would forgive him. After all, he did return the ransom money. That's where things are. So if you would please discuss things with me from now on. Discuss? What is that to discuss? Why? Permission to enter the haunted house, of course. While we were busy listening to Lance's story, Mr. Amano was out there presenting us. Permission to search the haunted house is denied. End of discussion. Agent Lang, I told you to arrest that girl. And Miles, you should hurry on home now, my boy, before I lose my temper. Ugh, Mr. Amano definitely has a deck stacked in his favor here. What should I do? The deck in question is the deck of money, huh? What should I do here? If I leave it like this, the truth will be lost forever. To be continued. Guys, I think the case will end by the end of this case. The case will end by the end of this case. If we can't get permission to investigate the crime scene, the truth will be lost. Hold it! Okay? Mr. Redford, what are you doing spacing out? Have you forgotten? That's only one thing you should do at a time like this. And what is that? When the people are in a bind, the hero of justice appears to save the day. Look, just leave it to me
Alright, I'm Kay Faraday, the second great Yatagarasu. But I thought you were a thief, not a hero. The Yatagarasu is noble and is always a thief of justice. Come on, let me get my little thief up. Hold on. That's of course! If we have enough information, I can recreate the inside the haunted house with this. Plus, if we then fact in everyone's testimony, you can recreate exactly what happened when I drop off the ransom money. We may be able to figure out some new information through this. It's worth a try. Asian Lang. Ah, so you want to use your little toy? Be my guest. Okay, hang on. You're about to witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. Detective Gumshoe! Is there a copy of the haunted house blueprint among the police reference documents? Yes, sir! We got it just in case we need it for the kidnapping case. I don't know why we need it though, so I just got it for convenience sake, you know? Alright, I'll input in the haunted house data then. Yay! What is this? Where are we? It's like we're inside the haunted house. Even if we can't inspect the real location itself, the path to the truth slumbers here. If I can't successfully navigate my way using logic, I'll definitely see the truth. Now then, I believe I'm ready to investigate the crime scene. Okay, what should I recruit first? You haven't figured it out? Maybe I haven't, but I'm going to make you do all the hard work. Very well, I like to inspect the moment in which I was ambushed by a doctor. But two of them were definitely at this place at the time. If I can verify that, it may provide me with a new lead. I had just come out into the hallway after leaving the money inside the dining room. At that time, I saw a badger swim over the floor at the end of the hall. Eh? What was the badger doing all the way down there? I also thought it was strange. However, I thought that maybe it was simply a mannequin that was set there for atmosphere. Do you know which badger it was? No, it was too dark to tell, or I saw a silhouette. In that case, I guess I'll just program a badger still in for now. God, thank you, Kay. I really love you. Like, thank you, Kay. I really love your gadget thing. Okay, programming complete. What? You know... what? Like, Kay, you know how to code? Then I started walking towards the exit. And that's when you were struck behind, right? Yeah, but that's odd. The hallway's a dead end. Where did your assailant come from? There's only one location I can think of. I believe my assailant was lying in here. Was lying... Well, I mean, there's only one place. That door, so it wasn't really a door. It was in fact a costume kidnapped. Oh, so he used the costume with the perfect camouflage to blend in the rest of the house. Precisely. He waited until I had made the drop-off and about was supposed to leave. Then, just as he saw take a step towards the exit, he stood and launched his attack. I can't think of no better hiding place than this. Hey, not bad. I'm beginning to think I should steal this taxi for myself. Just don't use it to do anything criminal, okay? Here I come. Don't... Ooh. Well, lads, I'm sorry. I'm a bit tired. Today's a long day. You know, I haven't eaten anything in hours. What? What are you asking me for? As one of the kidnappers, I figured I should give you the chance to confess first. I was the one of the kidnappers, but I don't know anything. I did come out to the haunted house, but I never set foot inside. I left Oliver in charge of picking up the ransom money. He didn't set foot inside? Is he telling the truth or is it another lie? Oh, you never know. Alright, then you claim that it was Mr. Deacon who assaulted you. Yes, I'm sure it was him. Okay, inputting the new info now. Mr. Deacon was the bad badger, right? Since the bad badger has a gun attached to his right hand, how to change the weapon is in the right hand? Oh my god. Now to verify the facts of his recreation. Holy shit. There's a lot to investigate here. There's a lot to unfold here. It's a replica. I woke up from a dream where I was watching Katie, but she was multiple-eyed demoness. Is that what? Like, why were you dreaming about my Lovecraftian eldritch form? What the fuck? It's a replica of myself. You were totally oblivious to what was behind you, huh? Yes, I suppose I'm about to blame for what happened to me. It was incredibly dark, which was more reason I should have been more alert. I vowed to never be caught surprised again. You didn't recreate the weapon. Well, I can't exactly recreate something I know nothing about. So tell me, what were you hit with? That attack came from behind, so I have no idea, but I don't doubt it was someone's bare hands. That would be weird. Okay. Then where were you hit? I was hit the right side of my head, just above my temple. There was a bit of blood, but it wasn't anything serious. Ow! Sounds painful. Why are you smirking like that when you say it? It's just your imagination. Now let's see. I wonder if there's something else in the hallway that could be used as a weapon. God, I wonder. Like, God, I wonder. Really, I don't know. Okay, I really don't know what I could have been hit with. I have it. There was indeed one such object lying here in this hallway. A prop sword. Are you talking about this thing here? Yeah, although we did find at the kidnapper's hideout. Wait, yes! It's possible the culprit took it with him after using it on me. To leave no evidence behind, right? Correct. It may be worth a more thorough examination. But I hope you slept well though, Red. เราต้องหาทางดำเนินคดีนี้แหละพยายามตรวจสอบเรื่องราวนี้เดี๋ยวไม่เป็นไรค่ะเดี๋ยวเราจะพยายามที่จริงแล้วคดีนี้ก็น่าจะใกล้เสร็จแล้วแหละมั้งเราไม่ชัวร์นะ Correct. It may be worth a more thorough examination yet. Okay, so what test do you run this sword? Luminol, maybe? The culprit was wearing a costume at the time, so fingerprint analysis is useless. Let's run a luminol test. It's possible that some of the blood found went onto this. Blow on the DS screen! Agent Lang, may I ask for your cooperation in this matter? Like I have a choice. Sheena! Call the lab boys! Understood. Except for a dab on the left side, it would appear that the blade is spotless. So it must have been on the left side, the prop sword. That hit you then, right? Yeah, seems like it. Yeah, I did. I also passed the scene with Sawa. I think I know which scene you're talking about. I hope you're enjoying Lost Judgment so far. That's a big ass sword though. That's bigger than I thought. I want Logan to expert every nook and cranny. Yeah, Judgment going to play Asian. Yeah, you might. Oh my god, he's finally finishing the RGG games he's meant to be playing. Bye ก่อนนะครับได้ค่ะเจอกันนะคะขอบคุณที่มานิดหน่อยนะคะขอบคุณที่มาดูนิดหน่อยนะคะ I'm back Steve welcome back chicken The hat is right. It's me. I have to say, it's rather embarrassing to see myself like this. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? You're quite a handsome man. Oh, so you're thinking about that at the time? I don't recall, but I would guess that I was thinking about the kidnapping. Really? Because I don't think so at all. Your face practically screams, I'm about to be Kong over the head. I feel like the bad guy in this podcast. Why? Why do you think that? If I had known at the time, what do you think I would have let myself be hit? You know, the Bad Badger is pretty bad looking when you see him up close. Well, what did you expect from the character named the Bad Badger? He's a baddie! And those sunglasses, wearing them in the dark makes it look extra bad. Now I'm lost. Which meaning of bad does she really mean? Does she mean the bad boy or... And in the next instant, this badger will swing his left arm, complete the weapon in his right arm. Yes, the club in the left hand to start a prop sword. Oh, don't tell me it's the left hand. Oh my god, don't tell me this again. Oh my god, don't tell me it's his right hand again. According to this document, the victim was right-handed. Aha! I guess I should change which hand is holding the victim then. Hold on, you two. You didn't think I was going to ignore something like that, did you? What are you talking about? Look, no interrupting when I'm about to have a little fun. Even you sharing your recreation, you have only been wasting your time. It's not possible for that thing to hold something in its right hand, you know. Mr. Edgeworth, logic is... What's that thing called? The Bad Badger? Just take another good look at its right hand. Oh, I forgot the weapon is in the right hand because there's already a gun in it. Precisely. You knew that already? It's about religion, but not the kind of bad guy that is outright evil or something. Oh, I know what you mean. You know that already? Yes, and I also know that the badger was holding the weapon in his right hand. Are you aware of what's coming out of your mouth? You just contradicted yourself. Is that the guy that reminds you of me? The guy on the right? Yeah.
I don't know why, but he just gives me you energy, Red. I don't know why though. I mean, he's a wolf and you're a liger. I think that's quite far apart. The species are kind of far apart, but you know. I have evidence, of course, proof that the corporate hell was starting his right hand. Sound interesting. Alright, then show me this evidence. This piece of proof that the corporate hell was equipped in his right hand when he struck. Oh, good. Poppycock! He says poppycocker. The corporate hell the weapon in the right hand. The answer is the weapon itself. People at school used to call me a werewolf. Well, I guess my hunch was correct. Except for a bit on the left side, this prop sword is absolutely spotless. However, if the culprit had used his left hand, the blood would be the opposite side. But the replica bad battery isn't holding the sword, it's in his right hand. I don't know what's going on anymore. Giving up already? It's simple. If he can't hold the sword in his left hand or his right hand, then the one who struck me could have not been the bad badger. Are you paying attention, Lance? Ugh! Mr. Deacon could not have been the one who struck me, which leaves only you as our primary suspect. Fine, it was me, I hit you! It appears you lied to me yet again, but see how quickly they catch up to you, Lance? It's gonna come biting you in the ass. Because you're hairy. Hey! Wait, isn't Lance left-handed? Ah, yes, but that's what makes this deception all the more interesting. He used his right hand to make it look like Mr. Deacon had been the one to strike me. For you see, firing a gun with one's non-dominant hand is difficult. How would you know that, Mr. Edgeworth? Have you tried? But that level of dexterity isn't required to swing a prop sword. You never know, someone might be ambidextrous. Oh. Nice, hairy liquor. We gotta keep that to him. Now he has a beautiful beard. I can confirm. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I don't have any beard. Okay, please input this new data. The one who hit me from behind was Lance. Or should I say the proto badger? You got it. Here I go. Oh, that's fucking creepy. Now we have a faithful recreation of the situation around the attack on me. Alright, all we have to do is examine this new recreation and... And what exactly is so funny, Ancient Lang? You're gonna make me laugh from all the cough! You're gonna make me cough from all the laugh. Fuck, hold on, let me cough. Is today Sunday? Yes, it is Sunday. That amusing little gadget. It sure packs a punch, right, Sheena? Yes, it was all I could do to hold my laughter in. Hey, don't make fun of little Steve, you mean old werewolf. He and Mr. Edgeworth bring out the best in each other. You've had your little fun, but now it's my turn. I've sat quietly by listening. But the crutch conclusion you two keep speaking with don't whet this wolf's appetite. What the fuck, are you an alpha wolf? There's no guarantee that your toy will always show the real situation at any given time. All it displays is whatever information you put in there, right? Well, when you put it that way, your suppositions are wrong. It's not your fault, so I'm going to let you in on this. There's a trick to this haunted house. And what may that be exactly? A trick beyond that our tiny imaginations can produce, Sheena! Here you are. Now then, what you miss girly is written right here in this pamphlet. The 7 wonders of the haunted house, the disappearing badger? What is this? I said that someone around here is one of theatrics, and as you can see, they set a door down at the end of the hallway for that purpose. Basically, the blue badger you saw was just a stupid doll. Huh. How could this be? Guess that throws your whole theory about it being your attacker right out of the window. But that can't be. Maybe the culprit hit the doll somewhere, and then he laid down and pretended to be it instead. If the criminal couldn't even hide himself in the hallway, how could he hide a giant doll? Do you get it now? Thanks to your presumptions, your logic started off weak and led you to be completely wrong conclusion. Now get on your high horse! Mr. Edgeworth! Okay, I wonder if you could please input the new information for me. You don't know when to quit, do you? I can't quit. I'm not a fucking quitter. No, Mama, my mom did not raise me to be a quitter, Agent Lang. Not until I can declare that I found the truth. Agent Lang, for the additional information, you have my thanks. There you go again. Well, see if I care. Okay, I'm updating the recreation now. God, these two argues like two pups. Mama ain't raised no bitch. Mama ain't raised no bitchy quitters. Although... Oh, my ass hurt. Hold on, that's not right. That looks really weird. Look at how it changed the blue badger into the proto badger all of a sudden. It's a slum of a badger or just a doll. Where was my attacker hiding? Well, that's what we're going to find out, alright? So come on, Mr. Wolf, let's go. Yes, let's. This recreation can't be right, which means there must be contradictions somewhere. When you take a look around, it often feels more like a house of mirrors. Indeed, you know, like the house of first eye, the mirror palace of first eye. Indeed, who has ever heard of this many mirrors inside of a haunted house before? Well, at least you know there's a real crime scene thanks to these mirror shards. Hey, wait, these shards, there's something different about them. No? The ones we found earlier are thick of the shards on these mirrors on this wall. Ah, look, there's some sort of design at the back too. The pieces of the costume are certainly different from the other mirrors. What does this mean? Could it be that our pieces of not pieces of mirror? Interesting. Can I see my logic puzzle pieces? 6 playing Dota 2! Yes, I'm gonna declare that on stream. I wonder if I inspect every nook and cranny of it. This blue badger is just a doll for use this haunted house. I bet the one who killed this blue badger was the bad badger, right? According to the Blue Badger Bible, it says that they each worst enemy, or because one an ally just isn't the ones a vile criminal with a gun. Perhaps they were just destined to battle each other, much like the steel samurai and the evil magistrate. Aww. I'm not entirely sure. Why is it sitting down like it's just been drained of his essence? He got soaked dry. He got his soul soaked dry. I mean, look at his expression. He's blank. What's this? Yes, other question. Where did he come from? There must have been consistency somewhere. Piece of set of armor in a pile here. Why do you think they almost always have sets of armor inside haunted houses? Well, I suppose this sort of interior design is meant to bring out a sense of abnormality. Why do you always explain it have to be so hard to understand, Mr. Edgeworth? Now, try to explain it again, but in English, but this time so that even a thief can get it. That may prove to be the most difficult task. Hey, Miss Pops, you good? Miss Pops, by my hand, I will prove you innocent of the murder of Mr. Deacon. Therefore, please don't fret, it will soon be over. Do you not trust me? That is, your face is a bit red, Miss Pop. No, I can't. I have plans. Lolly, don't tell me you have this guy more than me. Oh, why am I so pathetic? I'm so easily swayed by even a single glance. I am. What exactly is she going on about? I don't know anything about romance. I might be asexual. I think you have another guilty person on your hand, Mr. Edgeworth. You know. I still have nothing. Alright, what? That means a complete contradiction. How did Mr. Edgeworth just said it's a contradiction or not? So sorry, I don't quite know, my bad.
What do you mean three? Oh wait, is it the position of the belt? God, please don't. Like, game, are you serious? Hold on a second here. There's something wrong with this blue badger. God, like some of the Ace Attorney things, like you have to really look at it for you to understand it. It just gave me a headache. I won't lie. Huh? Like what? The way the belt is on him, the way the belt is on him is opposite of how it should be. Did you make a mistake? That can't be. I input the image data exactly as it is in the pamphlet. So then why is the blue badger dressed up in the reverse? The blue badger is the pamphlet photo in the reverse of a regular blue badger, but why? There must be some sort of explanation. The wind. Well, I can't find anything else, so I might as well disconnect these two. Okay, do you remember what you said earlier? What? What I said a little what? About how this building might as well have been a house of mirrors. A house of mirrors? Oh, that would explain the reverse of mirror image. Yes, this blue badger might be something more than the reflected image of everyone. I'm glad. Like I like that case. Like actually entertaining and actually does offer some, like, you know. Like Edgeworth doesn't have to necessarily be the one that has a terror thing. Then was the blue badger used such as a reflection? That could be actually. When I looked down this hall, I thought it was perfectly straight. However, it was the mirror. Oh, then it would actually be from an L shape, right? L? Like you, Mr. Edgeworth, I lose her. Okay, that's rude. Also, it's green. What's green? What is green? Oh, you mean the thing. Precisely, I was deceived. The hallway was almost pitch black, and there was a beam in the way that obstructed my view of the hallway. Wait, but why build this place like that? It sounds pretty pointless to me. You never know. Okay, this is how it's just another attraction at an amusement park. They created a mirror wall for a very specific purpose, one I can point out to you. This was the reason I built it. What the building mirror? I don't fucking know. As it's written in the pamphlet, the main draw of this attraction is the mystery of the disappearing badger. You mean they built the bill for the mirror of that trick alone? But you said you saw the badgers, it was definitely still there. That was true, but at the time, during this allows someone to make the blue badger disappear in a flash. To remove a reflected image, simply remove the mirror. Move the mirror. First, the mirror— oh my god, I don't like the flap, that's weird. First, the mirror was constructed so that it could be moved. Then, beyond there was the mirror. Then, beyond there, the mirror was an empty hallway had to be created. Oh, so when they wanted people to see the blue badger, they would open the mirror. And then, when wanted to hide it, they simply had it close it again. That explained why the other side of these fragments have a design on them. And if the pattern is the same as the other walls in this hallway, then when the mirror is closed, it would blend in the rest of the walls. This is the mirror trick that this haunted house employs. God, that is actually kind of clever. And this also proved the existence of the hiding place for the culprit. How so? Think about it, okay? There was a place that was inside of this— that was outside my field of vision. The culprit kept outside by hiding thieves. There was a very large blind spot when I could not see beyond it. When it was here. If my assailant hit on the other side of the movable mirror, then you wouldn't be able to see him. He didn't even need to do anything to the blue badge at all. Exactly. All that he had to do was wait for me on the side of the mirror. Wait, hold on. I just saw something. What? Well, shouldn't the mirror wall be broken right now in reality? Since we have a few shots of it, we can probably assume it is. Yes, it was definitely is broken. The question is, when was it broken? Since I found this inside the victim's costume, that would mean that the victim was there when the mirror was broken. God, there's so many things to think about. My brain is fried. Wait, that sound. That sound I heard was most definitely the sound of a mirror breaking. Okay, I'd like to input some information. Don't scare me like that! Sorry, but I need to recreate something for me. Sure, whatever you need. So, what do you need anyway? If you could just recreate this hallway just before I enter the dining room. You got it! Alright, what do we have here? Let me just do some Python coding in this small font. Oh, that's fucking clever. Now, I believe this is how it was right before I entered the dining room. Although, at the time I thought it was a single straight hallway, but then I went inside. It was around it that I heard the sound of mirror shattering. You heard what? Then, yes, I believe it was then the mirror was broken. Okay, so then when you step outside into the hallway again, the mirror wall should no longer exist. Okay, please recreate that. Got it! God, I'm so happy. Honestly though, she is pretty helpful, I won't lie. Ooh. But wait, with the mirror gone, the culprit lost his hiding spot. So where did he go in the proto badger suit, Mr. Redworth? That's easy enough. With the mirror gone, he simply hid himself in the branch hallway. I think this about wraps it up. That's it? Look like we finally solved everything! No, not yet. An even larger contradiction has now reared its head. Huh? So Kay is Maya minus the war crimes every second? Well, Kay is a thief, but she hasn't stolen anything yet, so maybe? And she doesn't use spirit medium magic, so yeah. Perhaps you did not notice, but this recreation contains a very troubling inconsistency. The inconsistency between that I saw and the recreation lies. Okay, take a good look at the end of the hall. Oh, there's no blue badger there. Exactly, the blue badger that I saw in reality is not here. This is the final point on this long chain of logic, the last remaining contradiction. Oh, are you sure? Are you sure this will be the last? I fucking hope so. Oh, we're back. We're back. Hold on, okay. My eyes need to adjust after being in that green dark room for like an hour straight. So let me get this straight. When you came out of this dining room, you saw a badger, right? And that is precisely where the final contradiction lies. Something that shouldn't exist was there before me. Oh, what do you suppose it was? I believe this is the identity of our mysterious badger. Wait, was it? Let's... Wait, I have to present something. The badger I saw was in actuality the dead victim's body. What? Excuse me? God, this game's absurd. Agent Lang, the entirety of my complete logic is my final decisive piece of evidence. The murder happened in the hallway of the haunted house at the time of the drop-off, and you can consider the moment I heard the mirror breaking to be the real time of death, Mr. Deacon. No! Maybe it was due to their fighting, or perhaps it was the life-shattering bullet. But no matter what the cause was, the hallway mirror wall was broken. Huh, you were in the house at the time, right? Are you telling me you missed the sound of a gunshot? There were a variety of sound effects playing at the time for all the theatrics, I assume. Absurdity is Capcom's name. You know what? You're right. You're not wrong. Maybe that's why Capcom does Ace Attorney shit. It's absurd. The gunshot was a blended right in. Ayah! Please don't make me say this, Agent Lang. Now then, I'd like you to recall something for me. Who was it that was with the victim at the haunted house? Ugh! Who was the one who had the opportunity to rob the victim of his gun and use it on him? For example, Bayonetta and DMC. That's true. Guys, I think so you're telling me Bayonetta and DMC are in the same Capcom verse as Ace Attorney. Wait, didn't Capcom make like a crossover fighting game? And I think there was a crossover Capcom fighting game and Phoenix Rise is in the game. Did I say Phoenix Rise instead of Phoenix Wright? Phoenix Rise if he was Asian. It was you, Lance Amado! Oh, he could break that chin. Oh, he's crying. I am sorry. You should be. God, that
that was a long case. Kitty Eugene Castleman Finn's right man. Oh, wait, you're right, they did. I think Maya was also in there as well, and I think Phoenix got to be Majima's attorney at some point. It's not like I had a choice. Oliver turned on me all of a sudden. He snapped and turned violent right after I hung up with you. He shoved me to the ground and straddled me. I fought back as fast as he could, grabbed his gun and I shot him. The bullet must have went through his body and shot at the mirror. If I hadn't taken his gun and shot him first, I would have been the one you found. He's a hardened criminal. He's escaped from jail. See? That justifies self-defense. My boy was only trying to protect himself. That remains to be seen and will have to be resolved in court. Agent Lang, I leave the rest to you. If you were the one in charge around here. Guys, arrest these two and get them out of my sight. I hate them. Project X Zone 2. Wait, there's 2 games? Wait, I had nothing to do with the murder. The only person who should be arresting is Lance. Dad! Sorry, but you're not slipping away that this is Mr. Ernest Amano. You tampered with the evidence so that you could cover your son. What a great dad you are, willing to risk it all. Truly touching. And now you're trying to escape prison so your son could go to prison. You're a bad dad. By the way, do you know I'm really here? And how could I possibly know the answer to such an asinine question? You wooed me. I came all this way from across the sea just to see you, you know. You came to see me? What's this supposed to mean? I have a few cases to ask you, Mr. Armano, about a case from 10 years ago. A case from 10 years ago? Oh, what's the name of that case? Oh, what's the case that you used here for the case? Sheena! It's known as the KG8 incident. The KG8 incident? Oh, so you remember? Good. Then you recall the trigger in that case was the Amano Group scandal, specifically the shots of the internal smuggling ring. Smuggling? That's that word again. It's okay, the statute of limitation is 18 years. It's only been 10 years. It's fine. At the time, the person that was arrested as a ringleader was Mr. Amano's very own secretary, Mr. Colin DeVore. Ah, father! Even though you pushed the crime onto your then secretary, Mr. DeVore, I always suspected that you were involved with the smuggling ring, Mr. Armano. Mr. DeVore was arrested in place of you, which is why, when he broke out, you hid him from the police, right? You hid him in exchange for his silence and your little dirty secret. Now. Please calm down. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Pretend to be ignorant as you want. We're taking you down to the precinct anyway for the nice long shot. Hold it! What the heck was that? Oh, you! I'll take you to the precinct if you don't mind. And who the heck are you? Oh, you're back! God, oh, you're back! Huh, so you are related to the case after all. By the way, guys, technically, this case takes place before the first case. So that's why he's still here. I am Jack Sportsman. I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Oh, Jack, thank goodness you're here. Don't jerk me around and... This is an interpolling case, so keep your paws off my suspect. The fuck is that forehead? Good question. We don't talk about Ace Attorney foreheads. Sorry, but I can't comply. I've got the back in the prosecutor's office. See, in this country, we prosecute and work with the police to bring cases to court. So if you could please cooperate with me here, that'd be great. Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? Sorry, but I hate prosecutors, the whole lot of you. Why does he hate prosecutors so much? Guys, arrest the 2 suspects. Sir! Oh god. Oh, I almost forgot. Prosecutor Miles says for a visit. I'd like to thank you. Thank me? Oh my god, you're finally paying me respect? Yeah, for working so hard to fulfill my goal. Hey, is that any way to thank anyone? And what the heck is that supposed to mean? You were so relentless with Lance that you forced Ernest to tamper with the evidence. Thanks to that, I finally had a legitimate reason to arrest him. So, how does it feel to bite the hand that feeds you? The hand that feeds me? I'm not sure I follow. It's no use pretending with me. You're the one, right? You're the corrupt prosecutor that's working for Mr. Armano on this moving ring, right? No, I would never do such a thing. What the heck? Our intel's never wrong. In your prosecutor's office, there's definitely someone working the ring. Ah, so Agent Lang suspects my relation to Mr. Armano. That must be the real reason behind his antagonistic attitude. On top of that, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right? Oh god, not Manfred von Karma! Don't mention that fucking name! There were non-stop rumors flying around that forged evidence with that guy. You're not twisting the truth behind these closed courtroom doors, too, are you?
The courtroom is a place where the truth is revealed. Well, don't worry, it's not only you. The whole lot of you can't be trusted. A prosecutor who never lost in 40 years, every defendant must be found guilty. Feel by that kind of thinking. Is it any wonder that court produce nothing but falsifies and lies? It would seem that his disdain extends beyond just me. Prosecutors, the court. Why is this man so angry with us all? Rest assured, the next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. So, don't forget it. Please wait. Agent Sheena. Why does Agent Lang hate our prosecutors so? Lang is the head of the Long Honor House of Lang in Shengfar. The heads of all police-related divisions in that country were Lang blood. Were? What do you mean by that? Aren't they still? They were revered, but that was long ago. They don't hold that sort of sway anymore. And it was all because of the court. How can that be? A prosecutor once withheld and tampered with the evidence one of the Lang's detectives found. That evidence purity was tarnished and cost the Lang's family its honor and trust. But not all prosecutors are like that. Thank you for the drink I needed. Oh god, I still have coffee left. Well, we have like over an hour left, so I think we can continue with our fourth case a little bit. Hydrate or dehydrate. You guys hydrate too. Oh, I have 90 subscribers on YouTube now. Even so, Lang will never respect the court again or any prosecutor. Oh, thank you for the information. Well, I'm glad that she's at least okay with talking to me. So Agent Lang is a man who hates all courts and is unwilling to forgive prosecutors. Man, what a piece of work that guy is. Come on, Jim, we better catch up. Yeah, we still got to deliver this thing to the old man after all. Oh, Jim. You're gonna die soon. Detective Gumshoe, I believe it's time we wrapped up the head ourselves. Yeah, are you going home, Mr. Edgeworth? No, I've done nothing but be entangled in one mess after another since my return. Why can't I go back to my mansion and sleep? If it's alright with you, can you drop me off in my office? No problem, sir. I might be asleep in my office at this point. Excuse me. Yes, what is it? Thank you very much. Oh, it's okay. No need to thank me, pal. Just doing my job as a detective. I guess I was fooled pretty badly by Lance. Oh, cruel fate! What's a woman to do when she's been hurt by the one she loves? And to think I never realized my father was right there. I never said anything to him. I knew it. I'm a failure. There she goes again, talking to herself. You should at least try to comfort her, okay? Miss Pop, I wonder if you know why your father participated in the kidnapping. No, I have no idea. Your father died while he was trying to stop Lance, which means that from the beginning he had no interest in the stage self-abduction. Wait, then why did he... I believe it was because of your presence, Miss Pops. Me? Lance realized that two of you were related, which is why he used you as a hostage to coerce Mr. Deveray into cooperating. Father? As a felon, he could not tell you his real relation to you. However, as a man of family butler, at the very least, he was able to watch over you. It was all he could do, but that was the shape of a flowing love for you. Go on, speak your mind. Thank you very much. You're very welcome, although there's no need to thank me. No, Lauren, stop! I mean, this man's so much older than you! How old is Mr. Edgeworth? I go learn all the time. Good luck, Shiggy. I wish you a good game. Looks like you completely stolen her away, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to go, sir! Your technique is way beyond the level of a great thief. Huh? What are you going on about? Wow, your deducing skills may be sound, but you have no street smarts. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. Yeah, I mean, he still hasn't figured out who I am at all. If you haven't remembered in all this time, I guess I'm going to have to say it. This isn't the first time we have met, you know. What do you mean, pal, Mr. Edgeworth? How do you know this girl? He is 26 in this game. Oh, 12. Oh, right, okay. I thought he is like in his early 30s. But I think he's in his early 30s at around the like
around the dual disease and spirit of justice, so maybe. So you're right. So you're probably right. But what do you mean, pal? Mr. Retro, how do you know this girl? Looks like you totally forgot me too, Gummy. Gummy bears! I am a gummy bear! Yes, I'm a gummy bear! Yeah, maybe this will jog your memories. I promise I'll return it to you one day, remember? That's 10 years ago! That single piece of cloth took me back far into my past, to that fateful day 7 years ago when I first met then child K. Oh, she was 10 at the time? And Detective Gumshoe. Oh! The end! $10? Yeah, it's been 10 years. Like passage. Oh, the passage of time exists. All right, turnabout reminiscence. We're gonna see Manfred von Kammer for like. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, I don't think I'll be. I don't think I'm gonna. In the join you into a fucking pussy. No, no. Oh god, it's like, oh god, Mr. Edgeworth, you're a fucking pussy. I'm not. By the way, next week I'm not gonna stream. Like, I'm not gonna stream on Sunday because I want to give myself some time before my uni opens. But so I'll be streaming the investigation games on Friday and Saturday instead. So yeah, I hope that's okay for you guys. Let's start! 10 years in adjournment into a fucking pussy! Mr. Redworth, you're a fucking pussy! Turnabout reminiscence. Oh, we're going back 10 years ago. Okay, Faraday. Christ! Okay, Faraday, the girl I met 10 years ago. The piece of cloth that she conjured up has taken me back to many years ago. She gonna crush tan. 7 years later.
Suck.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I did it. I killed the guy. But it was the great Divya Takarasu that told me to do it. Objection! I asked the defendant, just what exactly are you trying to say? Don't you get it? I know the true identity of the Yatagarasu. Oh my god!
You a fucking pussy!
That scared me. The Yatagarasu is the man standing over there at the prosecutor's bench. Are you saying that I'm the Yatagarasu? Don't you dare deny it! You told me to kill him when you snuck into the embassy. Oh, drama in the courtroom. Are you claiming that Mr. Faraday is the Yatagarasu? Mr. Rao, I think we've heard just about enough out of you. Your Honor, please listen to me. I'm telling the truth. You've got to believe me. 10 years in the joint makes you a corpse in this game. It's Santa Claus! In accordance with the defendant's accusation, a new prosecutor shall be called to replace Mr. Faraday. This court will be recessed until the new prosecutor is ready. Santa Claus in the...
Suck.
Oh my god! It's almost time for me to enter the courtroom. And so it is my first assignment as a prosecutor will be as a replacement for a prosecutor who has been accused of the defendant. Let me see. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, that face. Like, that face. That fucking face. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you, Mr. Manfred von Karma.
Nice car.
This passage decided to set reflect. I already read this. Edgeworth. Sir. Edgeworth looks like he's from a marching band of his outfit.
He's pulling his cock out!
No, that's just his cane or his cock! My controller fell! My controller fell! Oh no! Have you read over all the documents regarding this trial? Yes, sir. I memorized everything here. So God, his suit is so fucking loud. I mean the red, the bright yellow, the bright blue. God, I heard that it out. It hit my head. I'm sorry. Very good. The paperwork for the prosecutor's substitution is just about complete. It's worth always bear in mind as your mentor, I, Manfred von Karma, will accept nothing short of perfection. I understand, sir. To have the chance to stand in court at such an early stage in my career, I am honored and proud. I am only 16. Like I am only 16. I am only 16. I don't know why I'm only 16. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm not in high school and I'm doing God, I didn't know that child labor is a thing in the age 30 thing. I'm honored and proud. As a hard watcher for your studies, I'm giving you this very rare chance. Prove yourself. Crush the defendant's pathetic lies into oblivion. Yes, sir! Why is he smiling like that? That such a legendary prosecutor will be watching judging my performance. I have to be perfect in every way. Where am I going? I don't know. Can I leave? I want to go outside. This is so good! I could drink this whole gallon! I've never heard of water that tastes that good. Maybe I'll give you a minute. Does he plan on copying an entire reservoir dry? What is this? The model of the courthouse is pretty well constructed. Hands in a face. Don't tell me this thing transforms. Yet I wonder if all the other persons could the use have been. What? What? This courthouse can transform? This courthouse transformer? Hello, sir. Today's trial should have ended just 1 minute. Because the defendant was picked up by the security camera, correct? Exactly. The killer had the gall to say that the only killed because he was instructed to do so. Even more outrageous is his claim that the case prosecutor Brian Faraday gave the order. Look at his smug face. That's me, like me when I killed a man. Faraday is such a fool. He's been cornered by his very own prey. Sir, are you unacquainted with Mr. Brian Faraday? He's a pathetic man who speaks nothing but nonsense. Nonsense? He once tried to explain to me we are punishing those who cannot be brought to court. Those who cannot be brought to court? That is nonsense, for no man is above the law. Well, there is always a few exceptions. However, there is no reason to even deal with such individuals. A prosecutor is the guardian of the court, one with no obligation to outside matters. Thus, there is no reason to deal with such individuals, I see. God, I really see your philosophy, sir. Edgeworth, disgracing yourself as Faraday will not be forgiven. Have no fear, I will not let you down, sir. In place of the accused prosecutor Brian Faraday, I'll prove the defendant's guilt. Very good. I've secured an hour of recess for you to prepare to do just that. Show me the power of von Karma! Yes, sir! So, have you achieved a firm understanding of the case? Yes, sir. I have memorized everything that is written down in the case files. I'm Miles Edgeworth. I'm really smart. Well then, explain the case to me. I want to see if you really know what you're talking about. Understood. Let me revise! A murder was committed on September 8th in front of the Cordopian embassy. The victim... Are you guys getting ready for this? Are you guys getting ready for his name? The victim! Mr. Dead Man was a staff member of the embassy. The defendant in this case was Mackerel. His name's Mackerel? Was held for questioning the night of the incident as he was deemed suspicious. He was quickly placed under arrest for possession of this murder weapon, a gun. Furthermore, at the time of the murder, the great thief Yatagarasu had successfully infiltrated the Cambodia embassy as well. At first, Rel claimed that he himself was the Yatagarasu, but that he did not kill Mr. Deadman. I wonder what he expects to gain from such a desperate lie. It's possible that he wants to go down right in the spotlight if he is found guilty. There surely is no limit to people's inanity. But I digress. Continue, Edgeworth. Yes, sir. During the trial, the prosecution presented the security footage that captured the murder. Oh, God. The footage clearly showed Mr. Rao as the murderer. The act of Mr. Rao firing a gun should be clearly seen with the visitors gallery. Upon saying that, the defendant retracted his statement and admitted the murder. I did it because I was told to, by the real Tagarasu, Brian Faraday. That sounds about right. However, you've forgotten one thing.
While this may appear to simply be the murder of a Codopian embassy staff member, people are actually referring to as the second KG8 incident. The second KG8 incident? I'm very sorry, sir. I feel I failed to study hard enough. Well, even among the police information that only is a select few are previous to. Could you please enlighten me? Oh god. Sir, would you like to see my badge? It is thanks to you I finally become a prosecutor, sir. It's amusing that you want to become a defense attorney and became my student. It's a strange path you have traveled. It's true that I had once wanted to become a defense attorney, but now I'm honored and proud to be a prosecutor. Yeah, my dad was a prosecutor. Hello, Hello, welcome. I don't know what I should call you, but welcome to the stream. I see. Then as a student of mine, I suggest you remember this well. The prosecutor's badge is not to be flaunted. The dignity of a prosecutor lies in the man himself, not in the badge. I understand. I'll keep that in mind. Besides, why put holes in your fine garment? It's simply preposterous. Prosecutor must also take pride in their appearance. I will keep that in mind as well. I'm constantly having to remind the others of the prosecutor office of this. It's more fashionable to keep your prosecutor's badge in your pocket. In other words, always treat a prosecutor's badge with care and honor. Understand, sir? Man, what a prick. Sir, what do you mean by the second KGN incident? In order for me to tell you that, you must learn first about the original case. Take a look at these documents. This is a 3-year-old newspaper work. Let me see. You have heard of the Amano Group scandal before, correct? No. I mean, yes. Is that Ernest Amano when he was younger? What the fuck? Dang, that's old. It is pretty old. Like, it's older than me. Yes, I have. The secretary of Ernest Amano, the Amano Group's director, was arrested. Only the suspicion of smuggling. Correct. Sorry, I burped. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Like, is it Cici? Or is it C's? Cici? Cici sounds cuter, actually. Hold up. Cici or C's? Soy sauce. C's Yu was an employee of the Amano Group, and the sole witness smuggling operation. It was the one who was brought to crime to light. However, Miss Yu was silenced before she could testify in court. You're minus 3 years old? Yes, I have been. Yes, you're right. I have been unbirthed. Nah, I am minus 3 CC, like the Australian chip brand. Yeah, we might as well. Yeah, we might as well just call her CC. There's an Australian chip brand called CC. Like, yes, you'll be surprised. I am no longer a child. I was sucked up back into the womb. However, Miss Yu was silenced before she could testify in court. Wasn't a Codopian embassy staff members arrested for the murder? I see. It's CC. Ah, right. Yes, it's corn chips. You know what? Corn chips actually sounds pretty good. Yes, oh god, why is this fake country name so fucking difficult to pronounce? Yes, a Codopian by the name of Manny Cochin was the suspect. However, due to lack of evidence, the case went unresolved. Lack of evidence? If only I was in charge of the case, I would have done everything in my power to prove his guilt. Sir, like, Mr. Von Karma, you falsify evidence for goodness sake. To make sure that our criminals are found guilty, my mentor really is dedicated. Faraday was the prosecutor in the case then, and he was as pathetic as ever. Mr. Faraday was in charge of the KG8 incident as well? That's right. And now, once again, the victim of the case you are currently assigned to was someone who was scheduled to testify against the smuggling organization. And just like last time, the victim was murdered right before he was to testify. You're catching on. The victim was murdered just before his day in court against the smuggling organization. Events are occurring almost exactly the same as they did the KG8 incident. So that's why it is being called the second KG8 incident? Yes. Yeah, there is one difference between the two incidents. What would that be? The so called noble thief is sending everyone into an uproar. The great thief Yatagarasu. Huh? Where's the Danganronpa reference? Yeah, Takarasu, I better find out more. If it is true that the Yatagarasu showed up at the Kodopian embassy, what could he or she have been after? No doubt to steal any suspicious accounting records or to release them publicly, or more likely to steal secret of the Kodopian embassy himself, since this item that the Yatagarasu stole from there was sent to the police. What was it that the Yakata... Although I've seen some Ace Attorney, reference in Danganronpa, I think. What was it that the Yatagarasu sent to the police? I don't know the details. Anything related to the Yatagarasus gave top secret treatment. Still, I find it very ironic. By returning the stolen items to the police, it was proof positive that the Yatagarasu had infiltrated the embassy the same day the staff member was killed. Criminals have the way of incriminating themselves, wouldn't you say? Oh, my shoulder hurt. That would have to be the first time the Yatagarasu has left evidence correctly, right? Yes, indeed. If you wish to learn about the Yatagarasu, then I suggest you ask Faraday. Mr. Faraday, he happens to be the prosecutor in charge of the Yatagarasu case as well. I bit my tongue again, for fuck's Christ. He's the prosecutor in charge of both the KG8 incident and the Yatagarasu case. Mr. Faraday really has a lot on his plate. What is it, little girl? You're scary, mister. You need something? I want to trade these coins with you. A fistful of dimes, quarters, and pennies, but it looks like you're exactly $1. Is this what you want? Yeah! Thanks! Oh, it really is Kay! God, Kay, your hair hasn't changed! Thanks! That's exactly what I needed! Bye! Could that child be here to watch the trial? How disrespectful for a child if had to be running around inside the courthouse. Does no one have respect with this country's judicial system anymore? Oh, come on, it's alright. I like that. No, that's weird. Don't say that. The paperwork for the prosecutor's substitution is complete. Why you? Do you even know how much time there's left before the trial resumes? I'm so sorry. I can't have you mopping up this courthouse instead. Protect is an instant. It's no bother, sir. Not being completely prepared could prove to be a perfect handicap for me. A proud one you are. You had better collect the evidence from Faraday and prepare yourself. Buy a pink Len looking kid. Does he look like Len? Wait, actually. Does she look like Len? She didn't. like the Vocaloid Len. I don't see the similarity. You had better collect the evidence from Faraday and prepare yourself. It's time for your debut, Edgeworth. Yes, sir. September 10, 4 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. God, I want some corn chips. Just what is going on? Why isn't Faraday here yet? How is it possible the defense is not prepared yet either? Bailiff, where's Mr. Faraday? I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention. Well, you should. Oh, hi, Santa Claus. Judgment Clause. Ah, you missed the one Mr. Von Kama recommended. Is this 5 days ago? No, it's like 7 years ago. I hear this will be your first trial. I look forward to seeing how you perform. Oh, by the way, was there someone celebrating a birthday during the recess? I could have sworn that I heard a popper going off. Come to think of it, the other day with my grandson. Sir, it looks like the trial is about to resume, however. Yes, it is. It will be all but impossible to prove the witness a liar without the evidence from Faraday. What is this blasted buffoon up to? It's an emergency, sir! Oh, gumshoe! Silence! There shall be no yelling in this separate hall of law! Manfred von Kammer says calmly. Santa on drugs. No, he's a judge! Bailiff, remove that man from this courtroom at once!
Please! Wait, you have to listen to me! There's an emergency! Defendant lobby number 2, Mr. Faraday and the defendant. The two of them, they're both dead, sir! What? What? Oh, what? Huh? Wow, that's escalated quickly. Oh, there's orange juice here. Stay back! No one's allowed on the crime scene, period. Just who does this oddball thing here? Don't call him that! He's pretty cool! Bomb to the both of them. Yeah. This is becoming quite a hot spot. Isn't she Mr. Rouse's defense attorney? Hey you! No running the hallway, pal! And who are you to tell me what to do? I'll never find out what's going on with it like this. It's time for some civil discourse. Some civil discourse. What's this? A drink vending machine. Now it's the time to be pondering what kind of drink I want. I want a drink from there. Hello. Excuse me, but who are you? Detective Taro Bad Homicide. I was informed the situation came as quickly as possible. So how did you arrive and inspect the body before me? Faraday requested me to testify in the trial, plain and simple. Mr. Faraday requested that you be here? Oh, interesting. I've already contacted HQ of the situation. I've got something to say to you, kid. Kid? Mr. Faraday... then again... I mean, he is a kid. He's like 16 this time. I am Mr. Faraday substitute in today's trial. Therefore, it seems like you updated me on the situation. I can't back down here. I have a right to know. Do I need to teach you, kid? Do I need to teach you a thing or two about how to talk to adults, kid? Is he threatening me? Is he gonna fire? Is he going for his gun? Oh, it's just a mirror. How dare you trick me like that? Faraday was stabbed to death with some kind of blade and he had a gun in his hand. The other man, Mr. Mackerel, was shot and killed. He's a handsome lad. He's a dilf. He was found holding a bloody knife in his hand. Was there anyone else who went into defendant's lobby number 2? Yeah, that big local there. His name's Gumshoe. I'm here! He was in charge of guarding the place. He's claiming that no one else entered the room. If that's the case, then they must have killed each other, correct? Maybe. Such an impudence. This guy really is testing my patience. Why was I not informed that you were going to testify in court? Homicides aren't only my gigs. The Yatagadasu's case is also one of my assignments. So you were called open to comment on the Yatagadasu's characteristics in order to assess if Mr. Faraday really was the Yatagadasu or not? Well, looks like you just might have a brain after all in head of your son. Son? I'm not your son, Pops! Look! Bro has a termination of Shuichi Saihara. Yeah, he ain't giving up, I'm just saying. Although I prefer Kaede. Even though she kinda died on like the first case, but you know, let's not talk about that. Look at my pet! You're showing that I'll make you feel like a big, strong prosecutor? Of course not, I was simply proving my title prosecutor to you. I see, but most prosecutors don't go around flaunting those things. Is that a detective walking around outside with his badge flashing in the sunlight? Show that off. Oh my god, there's like 3 people playing 3 things at the same time. Show that off too much and before you know it, you'll be elbowed even grand group criminals. That would definitely be a problem. Hello, ma'am. Do you have a minute? You know, I'm not really into talking to people I don't know. Especially at a time like this. I apologize for introducing myself before bothering you. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I was to take Mr. Faraday's place in court. Edgeworth? Never heard of you. So, Faraday's substitute is a newbie, huh? I'll have you know, madam, that I've studied under Manfred von Karma. Don't point at her like that! Do not take me for some naive novice. Do not take me for some naive novice. So, you're the student of Von Karma. Those clubs are the role. So stop right there. There are garments of one who gallantly presents the fact. Thanks for the great laugh, but try not to make me laugh so much, okay? I wasn't trying. Woman, am I right? I can't. I wasn't trying to do anything of the sort. Keto is losing it. I was trying to, guys. I was trying to act laugh, and then I lost it. Just kidding. I was just goofing around. By the way, do you know who I am? My name is Callisto Yu. And if you're telling the truth, then you were about to go head to head in court. But of course, I have heard much about you, Miss Yu. But of course, I have heard so much about you. You're a regular Shakespeare. Did I say something funny? Oh God. I'd like you to update me on the situation. I don't really know anything. Why don't you try talking to those detectives over there? If that's the case, then why are you here? What's so funny? The way you speak is so chocolate. The person top 10 times actor word acting. I am one of them, baby. The person I was going against in court until only a little while ago was just murdered. It's not like I could go back to the courtroom pretending as though nothing happened. That's a good point. I apologize for asking much an insensitive question. It's fine, don't worry about it. Hey, you. Oh, okay, playing her laughing so much made my stomach hurt. And you are? Who? Me? Hey, pal. It's common courtesy to tell someone your name first before asking theirs. Ugh, point taken. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a district prosecutor. A prosecutor? I've never seen a prosecutor as young as you, pal. I've told you my name. Now would you mind telling me yours? Detective Dick Gumshoe, and just recently I achieved my dream of becoming a detective. More than a dream, it's what I was born to do. Yeah, your name is Dick Gumshoe. So I wouldn't put past it. Wait, maybe I should check and make sure I'm not really some crazy dream first. This detective is entirely too excited to be a murder scene. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling me what you know about the incident? You know what I don't have to tell you anything, right? I know that, but it would behoove you to fill me in on what you know. Wow, you are a proud one for such a youngster, aren't you? Well, anyway, Detective Bart is one in charge, so you're just gonna have to ask him for all the details, okay? As for me, I was guarding the doors to the defendant lobby number 2. So you were on the guard detail. Did you notice anything strange while you were on duty? Well, I freaked out when I heard a gunshot and then I kind of froze. You were a detective and a measly gunshot scare you that much. Then again, I can hardly claim to not know what it's like to hear one at a close range. I would know. Then Detective Bart came running to the scene. We went into lobby number 2 together and both men were lying there dead. Is that everything? That's it. I was in the hallways the whole time, but I didn't hear a single peep of a struggle. Interesting. Other than the gunshot, you didn't hear a single sound of commotion. Miss Yu, there's someone here just wishes to see you. Who is it? Who is it? A Cordobian embassy staff member of the name of Manny Colton. What? What's going on? Detective Bart and Miss Yu's mood just changed all of a sudden. Wait a minute, wasn't Manny Colton? I'll be right there. Young judges for justice. Oh, that is him. It's nice to see you again, Miss Yu. Why are you here? Why are you here? I have no desire to ever see you again. Now, actually, would you mind stepping outside for a brief chat? Fine, let's go. Boom! Oh my god, he's back. Bad! Von Kara, it's been a long time. I knew you would show up. You usually do when the Yatakarasu is involved, and I see this case no exception. Do you know Detective Bart, sir? Yes, he's like an old bloodhound that never leaves the scene of a crime. If only he would get a promotion and move on. It's a crime scene where a detective is most useful and effective. It's not like I don't know that. Moving on though, Bart, the man that it just passed by. Was Was he not the suspect for the KG8 incident? Sawyer was right. Just what is that man doing wandering around here? That Faraday, I can't believe he let such an easy catch get away. Imbecile, I say! I would have proved his skill in 3 minutes. Von Karma, I think you've said enough for now. It's in poor taste to speak little about the departed. Very well. Back on topic. I'm placing Edgeworth in charge of the investigation here. Oh, that voice. Papa! Papa! Oh, there she is! I'm dying. Oh god, let me stretch you. Voicing her to be a handful. Papa, how can you place him in charge? Francisca, what are you doing here? I'm here for summer vacation, what else? My stepsister! Francisca von Karma, so she is here on vacation from Germany. She is the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a student of his, who's also joining to me. Do you know why she's from Genshin Impact? She could be, actually. I mean, to be fair, with the way she dressed, yeah, I could see that. Actually, I think everyone... She does look like... She would be like a Fontaine character or something. I mean, Fontaine... Like, then again, Fontaine is a land of justice, so... Yeah. She's the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a student of his. He was also junior to me. You're the one who's junior to me, and don't you forget it! You're not conveniently avoiding the bar examination, are you? At the bar exam at 13? What the fuck? Sorry about that. If you were able to pass, then I'll have absolutely no trouble at all. I'll never allow myself to lose to you. Never! Why does she always have to be this competitive? Anyway, Papa, are you really assigning Miles Edgeworth to cover the case? Yes, I am. Why do you ask? Well, you know, I am close to becoming a prosecutor myself. And I'm 100% confident that I can do a better job than him. That's just like Francisca. She has no problem bad-mouthing someone right in front of them. Well, at least she's being honest. Bad. Yeah. Oh god, I don't wanna... Do I have to babysit them? These two will be conducting the investigation. What? You wanted me to let both these kids loose on the crime scene? This is a perfect opportunity for them to work on their prosecutorial skills. A crime scene is not a place for children to be messing around. I'm the one the authority over this crime scene, bad, and I will not tolerate complaining. Edgeworth! Francisca! Leave this case with 2 of you. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Yes, Papa. I'll go take care of the paperwork now. Remember, I accept nothing but a perfect report from the both of you. Do not disappoint me. Hold up, Von Karma. I still haven't agreed to this. Aw. Miles. Sorry, I'm a girly with deep voice. When I do any pitch higher, I have to get my throat ready. Miles Edgeworth! It's been quite some time, Francisca. This would be the perfect chance for us to see which of us is truly worthy of the Von Karma name. Would it kill you at least to say hello? Long time no see. Very good. Just because you became a prosecutor first doesn't mean you can act all proud. She hasn't changed a bit. Miles Edgeworth! As I was saying, we shall see which one of us is worthy of the Von Karma name. For crying out loud, I've been reduced to a babysitter. It's okay. It looks like Mr. Von Karma was successful in convincing the detective. That just like him, he never fails. Now, I'd appreciate if you could quickly run me through the facts, Detective Bad. You're better off checking the things on your own. Very well. Seems like getting help from Detective Bad would be most arduous task. I think I'm gonna end it here though. I'm getting tired. Okay. I'm just. What I usually do after stream is that I usually double check
Okay, alright. Oh god, let me. My hands are shaking, guys. Alright. Oh god. Oh, I'm so tired. There's so many reading. Okay, that's it for today's stream. So as I was saying, I won't be like tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I'll be back streaming on Friday and Saturday, but I won't be streaming on Sunday as I want to prepare something before going back to uni. And next Sunday is my last day. So yeah. นางเงียบพอคิดเนื้อเรื่องไงก็บายไม่เป็นไรค่ะไม่เป็นไรแค่นั่งดูไม่ต้องฟังก็ได้ เพราะบางทีเราก็ชอบเลิกเหมือนกันคือแบบเราเปิดไลฟ์สตรีมแต่ว่าเราไม่ค่อยได้ดูเนาะแต่ก่อนเนาะ Thank you everyone so much for coming by the way สัปดาห์หน้าเราจะสตรีมแค่วันศุกร์กับวันเสาร์นะคะเราจะไม่สตรีมวันอาทิตย์เพราะว่าวันอาทิตย์เราต้องเตรียมพร้อมไปมหาวิทยาลัย แต่ก็เจอกันสัปดาห์หน้านะคะ I'll see you next week viewers thank you so much for coming to the stream I'll see you guys bye bye wow